Sphinx. She rolls solo. She eats mad pizza. She talks to her peeps in the chat. All by her damn self.
Sphinx. She rolls solo.
Mute yourself. Yeah. So life happens, like it sucks, and people have like stuff to do. I only click live for you guys because I see you there and like we're talking or whatever, and I'm eating pizza. I have solicited some people, so we'll see who shows up. But for the most part, here's what you got. It's me eating pizza. I'm literally just sitting here eating pizza. What are you guys doing? Pizza cast. Let's talk some shit. Hi, Labby. David, Dish, Alan, Ion Tron. This pizza is the bomb though, like it's delicious. I'll just say this while I wait for anybody if they're gonna come. I haven't been really following all the latest news that much as far as filming and stuff. David, I'm waiting on, well, my sisters, of course. And then I sent like a few random ones out. So we'll see. You know, we'll see who shows up. The pepperoni that was promised. Yeah, Dish, we'll see. We'll see who accepts it. I feel like I missed a lot though, like as far as all the new stuff that's happening. Because there's like body doubles being cast, or like what the hell is Khal Drogo doing around there? And I'm saying again, I haven't been reading this stuff. I just see it like in my feed or in my email and stuff. I have not had the time to like sit and look at it, but what's going on? I'm very confused. Yeah, look at there. DJ 11. Oh. Or sent you an invite, 11. Did you not get it? I invited you to my pizza party. It's a pizza party, yeah. It's just delicious. FYI. Smacking. One. So I sent you an invite. Well, the pizza's gone, but you can still come talk to me, but the it's a wrap. So pizza's over. And let's see, who else should I invite? I'll take suggestions. Because I have my usual suspects. Let me see. Let me see who can handle the buggery. Because a lot of people can't handle it. It's not for everybody. It's still early. It's not even 9:30. Not too bad. Let's see. So mad I'm sitting here smacking you guys. I hate all of you. But I love you. I love you. Let's see. Let's try. You know, it'd be fun if I just tried to like add like big ass YouTubers to my shit, my random shit, I'm like, Raris, invite, you know, emergency awesome. Come on, get some. And if they actually showed up, that would be hilarious. And then they would never come back. Nobody ever comes back. They never come back. PewDiePie. I wonder how many random invites PewDiePie gets and like if any of them ever get answered. How would Hadi Drogo come back? Yeah. Rouse might understand Buggery. It's possible. You only really need to be in Buggery for like 5 minutes and you get it. JD. Bruh. I know, right? I'm back at it again with the white Vans, but no whites and no Vans. My shoes are actually brown boots, but I'm here. Guess what, JD? You have an invite coming your way. I'm sipping out a sippy cup tonight. It's about to go down. What was I saying before that? I lost my train of thought. Why? Why you can't come, JD? That didn't sound right. I didn't mean to sound like that. It is early for you. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I don't do good at keeping it classy. I try. I lie to myself, but I'm literally the worst at it. All right, so I'm going to invite. I know your baby ain't in bed yet. You're such a good dad, because my kids are like wide awake, and I'm like, see you in a minute. But they're older than yours, so I'm gonna send you an invite here just so you'll have it whenever you feel like jumping in. I really feel like I'm forgetting like people. All right, so we're gonna snatch up, well, all my silent sisters, my not so silent sisters, they're all currently occupied, but will be coming as soon as they can, or joining us as soon as they can.
What's up? What's up?
You better stop. No, you didn't.
Oh, wow. This is different
Yeah,
than last time.
dude.
No.
We've been trying to do this shit for like 3-4 months.
I didn't even think about it. I was actually just going to bounce out of the house and for some reason just open up my laptop and it said live now. I was like, what? There hadn't been a live stream in a minute. Everybody's all jonesing. I know I was.
Yeah, there's not a lot happening right now, right? Like, I mean, there's stuff happening, but I guess not just randomness. I don't know.
Randomness.
The Buggery.
See, you guys don't have Buggery for a little while and everybody just falls out and starts watching Luke Cage and Stranger Things and catching up on all the old school Netflix. And
basically. And
What
we're
do you think
also
of Luke
waiting
Cage?
for, yeah, I loved it. I loved it. The Not So Science Sisters tomorrow on Saturday, we're doing our whole like review and discussion about it. But I'll just tell you off top, like I loved it. I hated the finale. Like I literally despised the way it ended.
It was terrible.
But all the rest of it was
Uh,
the worst. Like they
I liked
fought for
it,
like
but they,
60 minutes.
yeah.
Like a toe to toe, blow for blow fight for like ever. And I was just like,
It was ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it was fun to watch, and obviously, if they come out with season 2, I'll be watching it just like everybody else. But the writing was just horrendous in some of those spots. It was like, what are you talking about? Stop. Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. It was.
Diamondback was monologuing like the whole time. Like every time he was on scene, he was like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, he's gonna break down some Bible verses that really don't correlate or mean anything to the. Yeah. It was like he was interesting when he first came on, and then just got stale quick. I was.
Yeah, got old real quick because he was just this all the time.
And that suit was like
super suit. Yeah, where'd that come from? How'd you get it? I don't know. Where'd you?
I wasn't. Yeah. I don't know. I don't. Obviously, I'd like. To be honest, I like Jessica Jones the best out of all the Daredevils on Netflix. I mean, Daredevils, all the Marvels.
I actually still haven't watched Jessica Jones.
Wow, really? I like it better than Daredevil and Luke Cage. I like Luke Cage on Jessica Jones. That was awesome.
My husband watched Jessica Jones. He binge watched it. Like he stayed up and did not sleep. He went through all how many episodes there were when it dropped.
Oh yeah.
Huh? Oh, hold on 1 second.
No problem. What's up, chat? What's going on with everybody out there? We got 4 people left. 4 people. I'm the only one who doesn't like Daredevil. I like Daredevil. I like Jessica Jones better, though. So if I've been missing out on the chat, what's happening over here? Can't jump on yet. Keeping it classy. Yeah, we got 4 people. We could have our own little battle real quick. Who knows Game of Thrones questions?
Wait, you said we got 4 people?
4
Let's
people
split them
watching.
down the middle. Let's start a war.
Yep. You get 2, I get 2, and we'll start battling questions.
So what you want? You want like a? I'm taking Marvel. Team Marvel. I'll take those 2, and then you can have. Well, I'm conflicted though, because like Wonder Woman is my all-time fave.
Oh, Wonder Woman's dope. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she's like.
But do you think the movie's going to be any good after seeing that mess that came out with Batman versus Superman? That was terrible.
But you know what? To me, she was the highlight of the whole damn movie.
She was the whole damn movie, yeah.
Yeah, so I have faith. I'm like, yes, it can still get better. We can turn this around. It's not too late for her, at least. Yeah, the rest of that shit.
That was the worst. It made a bad day worse. It was so horrible. Oh, the only thing I can be glad is I left my girl at home and went by myself because I was coming back from a poker tournament. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to spend the money on 2 tickets. That was like the highlight.
My whole family.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Husband, wife, kids were like, BBS. We had our shirts on.
How can it not be cool?
It was so bad.
It was so bad.
But I knew, like, I didn't have these great expectations.
Right.
Because I had already had speculations. I was like, okay, I'm just going to go look at it, for what it is and move on from there. But still, as I was watching it, I was like,
oh, you're like, why? How? 2 of the greatest superheroes out there. I mean, I don't watch comic books and I don't know that much, but I've seen all the superhero movies, and it's like, how do you get 2 of the biggest of all time and put that out? I mean, and I'm the same way. I went late. So I had heard it panned. I heard how bad it was. And, you know, usually when you hear stuff's that bad, by the time you see it, you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. No, it was worse. I mean, it was worse. I was sad. It was a sad day. Got beat in a poker tournament and then watched Batman versus Superman. Is one of the worst ever. Just no.
So you got beat in the poker tournament and then went to see the movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Compounded a bad day on top of a bad day. It was ugly.
A horrible day. I was excited. We were all excited, all my kids. Like, we're a comic book family. You know, my husband's, he's got volumes and volumes of comic books. You know, I'm into comic books now. Like, we're just all in. So we're like, but we knew it was going to be shit, right? Like, we knew. So we didn't have like these great expectations, but still, it's Batman versus Superman. We're gonna go see that shit,
right? On the big screen. No.
Yeah, no matter what it is, even if they're doing this.
And that's just it. I mean, how could you not get a couple kids in like college just to put out something? But I mean, anything. It was like it was just bad. I mean, it was just bad. Yeah.
What was the worst part? What was the worst part for you?
The worst part? That I spent 3 hours in a movie theater watching that. That was the worst part. It was like so many other things I could have done with that time. But
of the movie though, like in the movie, like what was the worst part?
Like I said, like I'm not comic books, so I mean I wasn't even ruined or like expecting anything from that. I was just expecting to see like, you know, just really cool graphics and explosions and a decent storyline and like have a real bad guy that makes sense. And yeah, that was the fact that just nothing made sense. It was like two different movies, and one was horrible and one wasn't very good, and they like combined them together and just I don't know.
And then Wonder Woman came at the end and saved it all.
And tried to save it, but it was too little, too late. What can you do?
She did all she could.
Yeah.
My least favorite part was the fact that like they bonded over the fact that their moms were both named Martha. Because, like, Batman's like, yo.
That'll stop you from killing a mass murderer.
He's like, I'm doing pull-ups and lifting weights and getting all strong so I can, like, kill Superman. And finally I have my moment. And he's like, oh, your mom's name is Martha?
It was
mine, too.
Yeah. One more in the long list that made zero sense. Like, huh? I mean, just head scratchers. Just.
Never.
Yeah, I can't. Isn't that how you guys say it? I can't with Superman versus Batman. Yeah, there's one I can't.
Would be yes, and that was like I was in like I'm chilling, like Lois Lane, damsel in distress all day. I was like, okay, fine, it's okay, you know, it is what it is, blah blah blah. But then when like all the energy that Batman put into killing Superman, and then he's got him, and he's like, Martha, and he just stops. I was like.
Well, you know, he can't kill him, so I mean, something had to be it. But that's the something. I mean, yeah, moms, you're going deep with moms, but you just can't break it out like that. I mean, you have to. Yeah, it made no sense. The story made no sense. Like, who wrote it? Who wrote that? It's like with Luke Cage. Some of those lines, you just were like, you really wrote that? Like that's what you came up with? It was like a sick love. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's because I binge watched it too long and I needed to like give myself some more breaks. But I watched Luke Cage in like 2 days, 2.5 days. But it had such promise, and then it was just like, have you read the comic books of Luke Cage? Did you know what was kind of going on with that?
I have a general understanding, but I'm not like full hardcore all the way in. But I know what happens in the comic books.
Was it like that? I mean, was the origin story like that? And I mean,
yeah, except for the part that they're brothers. Because in the comic books, they're just like besties. They're best friends. Huh. Luke Cage and Diamondback.
Right.
Spoilers. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
In case you're going to go out and read the entire Luke Cage comic book series.
Or you have not watched the show. Stop listening now. You shouldn't be here anyway because this is shite. But yeah, in the comic book,
doubled your watchers almost. Come on.
That's why they come. They come for the shite.
They come for the shite.
Crazy.
No, love. Luke Cage is good. It's not great, but yeah, it's not great. Don't go in with very high expectations, and you'll be just fine.
Actually, I didn't have any expectations because I wasn't like really big on Luke Cage anyway. It's not just like one of the things I was excited about. So I was just like, okay, any comic book shit, I'm gonna watch it. Like it doesn't
Right.
matter what it is, I'm just gonna watch it.
I'm kind
So
of
I
the
was like,
same.
okay, let's check it out.
So do you watch
Yeah,
the
no matter.
Flash and Arrow and Supergirl and all that, like the TV shows? Uh-oh, here we
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Disclaimer.
So you just made me. I just lied. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch anything just because it's comic book stuff. Because Supergirl is,
You can't with Supergirl?
dude. You watched it? Have you
No,
watched that?
I didn't even watch the Flash Supergirl episode. Like I haven't seen any of it. And I love the Flash. Like I've seen every Flash ever made.
The Flash lit up that Supergirl episode. But I'm sorry. I don't want to bash Supergirl. I need to research and watch it again because I'm coming off the top. But that shit is garbage. Like it's like Beverly Hills 90210 with a cape.
Oh wow. Well, it's kind of made for like little girls, right? I mean, kind of. I mean, I
Huh?
don't know, but isn't it kind of geared towards little girls? Isn't it made for like little girls, like preteens or something like that?
I don't
It
know.
seems like
I
it.
don't know if that's who
Like
they're
I
aiming.
said, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know that much about it.
Because the feel of it is very similar to like Flash, not or Smallville. I guess Smallville you could say
I
was
never
kind
watched
of like
Smallville either. Like Flash is the perfect amount of just cheesiness and like I don't know. It's just a fun show to watch. You just turn it off and just tune in for an hour. And except for all the commercials, it seems like it's like 3 minutes a show and 10 minutes of commercials and 3 minutes a show. But that's why you got to DVR it so you can fast forward through all that. But I don't know. But then you go to Arrow and there's another one where I guess I can't with Arrow because holy shit. You want to talk about bad acting, bad fighting, bad writing, bad everything. It's like the first season was cool, and then it just went like I don't know.
so it's
I
not
could,
just me then, because like I was all in on the first season, and all of a sudden I was just like, oh, Arrow came on. Like I didn't even know like it was Arrow Day.
yeah, it was Arrow Day. Oh, it went like 5 different directions, and they were all bad. It was like they set up all these cool storylines, and then just I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
And then the fighting and acting is like I said, the Flash is like the perfect amount of cheese. Arrow is so over the top. I just can't handle it.
I
It's
like
really
Flash
good.
a lot though. What do you think about Daredevil though?
Daredevil, I like Daredevil. I like the season 2. I probably liked even better. I'm actually got I got like 2 episodes left. I actually just started watching the second half of season 2 of Daredevil, but I like the first half with the Punisher. That was pretty tight. Like the
I have
first
not
4
watched
episodes.
season 2 at
You
all.
what? You didn't like it?
I haven't watched. No, I haven't
Oh,
watched it.
well, yeah. I actually liked it better than the first one. So I mean, I liked it.
Is it better than the first one?
Yeah, I like the first 4 episodes are tight. When the Punisher comes in, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know anything about the comics or I don't know any background. Like just coming in like dark on it, it was pretty tight. But yeah, like I
I
said,
think.
like Jessica, I like Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
It was
I
just
still
it
haven't
was
watched that
a
too.
dark.
I didn't want to watch Jessica Jones because I didn't know like how deep they were gonna go into like the shit she got put through because it was bad,
Mhm.
like really bad.
Right now,
And I
see, there's
still
a
don't even.
bad guy. There's an interesting bad guy. It's like holy shit, somebody that can do that and warp shit out. That's twisted. That's what I'm saying. Jessica Jones was dark. It had me. It had me at hello. That
That's
was
why I couldn't watch it because I knew it was gonna be so dark, and I was like, I don't even know if I'm mentally like able to watch this shit because the stuff she went through in the comic books, I was just like, oh, they're gonna put that on the screen, like show it to people, like anybody could see it.
no, and they didn't do that bad. I mean, they didn't do that bad. It was.
What did they?
I think they
What did they
told the
do?
line just right. I mean, it was perfect. It was real cool. And Luke Cage and the night nurse thing, and it was all just so tight and perfectly honed. Yeah, it was cool. And then some of the writing on this Luke Cage thing was like, oh.
So what are the writing issues that you have?
You know what? I binged it and I blacked out on that part. I just had to like put it out. But yeah, some of those little speeches of, well, I'm going to do it this way because of that. Like, I'd have to go back and put down the exact one. But
Yeah, there
there's
were a
like
lot.
5 of them that were just like, I mean, it just made no sense. It made no sense. And then, like I said, he goes in there and he tears up the whole, Fort Knox and gets the money and he takes them all out. And then he goes back to the guys' club and says, now, don't do anything else wrong or I'm going to not be happy. I mean, what? Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here with that. Snap his neck. Do something. Put his head through. I mean, not what? Now, don't do anything else or I'm going to get you. It's like, come on, man. I just can't with that shit.
And then like Cottonmouth's the big dude, right? Like he's the big bad, he's the end all be all. Like you got to beat him to rule the world. And then like his cousin kills him
Dude,
randomly out of like a mood swing, and then he goes out like that. And I was just like, wow. I was waiting for like some epic thing.
Yeah, and that whole fight was Luke just trying to punish himself because he felt bad about something? Or, I mean, couldn't he have pretty much at any point just kind of right there on the dude's cheek, smashed his face and put him out? I mean, one shot under the chin, the guy's unconscious, but he wants to give him these body shots in the special suit and punch the hell. I don't get it. I just, nothing made sense to me. I was like, just give this guy an uppercut into his chin, put him to sleep, and be done with it. But I guess we need
I was watching, I was like, where can you punch him where there's no armor? Like, where can you hit him to just knock his ass, like, kill him? I was looking, like, between his shoulder blades and, like, his lower back, like, his pelvic area. I was like, there has to be some place where he doesn't have anything where you can just, like, literally do your business and take him.
like his whole face that was open. I mean, like the whole face that was completely out there, maybe somewhere in this general area. I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
This was all the way open.
Everything was open, wide open, and his skin ain't bulletproof. So I mean, what was the problem? I didn't get it.
And his battery pack, like, why didn't Luke Cage smash the hell out of that shit like off top? He kept seeing it charge up. He's like, he like charges up, and Luke just watches it like,
what's that gonna do? You know what I mean? I was like, hey, anything you need, boss, just do you, and then we'll get at this. It's like.
Maybe smash it, and then you can beat him.
Yeah. I understand they were kind of going for that old school vibe and stuff for Harlem, but, I mean, that suit was, that was the one thing they could have left in the 70s, you know what I mean? They could have amped that up and made it a little more modern. It looked like it was bad.
What they call it in the show? Somebody called him like some sort of old pimp or something. What'd they say?
I don't remember that one.
Somebody was like... in the chat, but somebody called him like an old ass pimp or on at the barber shop. I can't remember what they said, but it was hilarious. But it was the worst, and I just hated that. I hate when things just show up and you don't tell me why they're here or where they came from. You can't just be like, oh, I've got magical fighting gloves and they give me power and I'm just gonna beat Luke Cage. I'm like, why? How? You? Where? I don't like.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I have this that can stop and kill everybody if we need it. So we could have maybe used that last 3 seasons. Last 3 seasons would have been good for that to come out. Maybe, I don't know. Now we're a little late. That shit
irks my life. I hate. What was? There's something I watched recently. Oh, freaking Suicide Squad, where the Enchantress was all like doing her Enchantress. Did you see it?
No, I have not seen that one. Spoiler alerts, but yeah, I've heard that one was nothing I'm really fired up to go see either. So I'll see that when it hits the Netflix, Vudu, whatever.
Spoiler? Well, it might be.
It doesn't matter. It's Suicide Squad. Who cares?
It's really. Okay. Right.
There's your spoiler tag, Jack.
She's all like, I have all this magic and this power, and you guys should join my team, and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, we don't want to be on your team. And so then they fight, right? And they have like these epic fights. And then at the end, she's like, you know what? Never mind. Magic.
It's like, oh, I was just
All
playing.
this shit.
Oh,
I'm
that
like,
was
why
just
did you do
jokes.
that?
Oh my
That
god.
shit pisses me off. I hate the, oh, by the way, I forgot I have this ability.
Oh,
And I,
did I mention? It's like, wait a minute. What do you mean? Did you mention? You mean the thing that can stop everybody and keep anybody else from getting hurt? Yeah, I think you forgot that one. It's
she
like,
literally like did this and like magicked all their weapons away. After she spent half an hour hand to hand fighting them, they're like going in, poop, 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 poop. And then she's like, you know what? Skadoosh. And they're all like, this me. It's my face.
but what was worse, Batman versus Superman or the Suicide Squad?
BVS. Easy.
Way worse? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Chat, hold up, don't kill me.
What's up, chat? What
But
was worse? What was
yeah,
better?
I liked Suicide Squad. I thought Harley Quinn, like, she did it for me.
Which, I mean, obviously, they say that's the only good part of the whole show. I mean, they're pushing back Suicide Squad 2 and going to make just a Harley show before it, like give her own show. So that says a lot.
He deserved, I mean, she stole the show. Every scene she was in, she stole it. David Adams says BVS was worse.
I was just looking at that, and I was like, man, that tells me. All right, well, that gives me hope for watching Suicide Squad then, actually.
I don't think Suicide Squad was bad, except for that Enchantress stuff. But aside from that, like the Will Smith stuff and the Harley Quinn stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with the Margot Robbie. I'm with you, Alan. It's like you put Margot Robbie on the screen, and that's kind of a win right there.
Yeah, Alan says that too. Suicide Squad wins just because of Margot Robbie.
You can't be
She
mad at
licked
that.
those bars. Oh, you haven't seen
I haven't seen it.
Sorry. Spoiler alert. She licks bars.
She licks bars on it. That
She
alone, I
licks
mean, come on.
bars. And the jail. The dude, like the bailiff dude, the jail dude, the guard, security guard, or whatever, he's like, oh, you're so fucked up upstairs. He's like enjoying her licking the bars, but he's also like, you're fucking crazy.
You're just creepy and nuts, but it excites me.
Hot and crazy at the same time.
Sexier in Suicide Squad or The Wolf of Wall Street?
Who?
What's up, chat? Margot Robbie. She's sexier in Suicide Squad or The Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, that's a good question. She's, to me, I'll just say my vote right here. She's definitely sexier in Suicide Squad. But she was also super epic in Wolf of Wall Street. So
banging Wolf of Wall Street. Like,
right.
that's the nice.
I think she had like that same accent or a similar accent. Because you know Harley Quinn has like that. What is the Harley Quinn accent? She's like, okay, boss.
Suicide Squad.
You know, she talks like that, like.
David Adams says Suicide Squad. Wow, now I really gotta see it. Hold on, one second. I gotta see that though.
I watched it today. You need to watch it. I like it. I watched it several times. Like it's
David
good.
Adams says Suicide Squad. Wow, now I really gotta see it. Something kicked in. That was nuts. You pulled a me? Oh, I remember the first time I came on. Woo, that was a mess. I was like,
I had to refresh the trap. The trap.
You got it. It's all about the trap.
Oh, Lavi sees my Loot Crate shirt. You're such a nerd. That's why we're friends.
That's awesome. That's a Loot Crate shirt.
Yes, it's Loot Crate from last month. It's Stark Industries, their racer shirt team, motor racing, Stark Race. Lavi. How about them boys, though?
How about them boys? Are you trying to go New Jersey Harley Quinn style?
Nah, we talking about them Cowboys. Them Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, they finally put Romo down and they're actually doing something. Romo.
No, I do not argue that point.
Romo is a walking injury. My God. Woo, he's sad. He's a well-paid walking injury, though. My goodness.
People make me feel like a traitor because when we got Dak and he was like showing out, and I was like, hell yeah, Dak Prescott. And they're like, but Tony Romo. And I was like, fuck Tony.
He ain't doing it for
Please
nobody.
have simple seats.
They tried blaming
Several.
Jessica being its jinx. They tried blaming everything. No, it's you, son. You are not good. You're good when you're healthy, but that does not happen often.
But you're never healthy, so
That's what I'm
about
saying. Yeah.
and then
You're
Dak shows
tough.
up.
I'll give you that. But you can be tough on the bench. Recoup with your hundreds of millions of dollars. Just sit there. Just sit there and enjoy all that money.
Take your money and put it on the bench and sit inside of your money as a
Right?
padding apparatus to protect your bones so they won't break anymore.
That's so
You just
bad.
lay in your money.
You ever get into any fantasy football leagues or anything like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You pick all Cowboys.
I did that once. It didn't end well. It was really bad. And I was like, you know what? It was like my first time actually in fantasy football, and I was like, fuck it, Cowboys, dude. I was like, Cowboys. And people are like, you don't want to just choose your whole team. And I was like, why not Cowboys? And then it was.
But like, you're doing awesome. Well, your money goes right over here, and hey, you just keep picking. You keep doing you. Cowboys, yeah. No.
So bad.
So bad.
I know better now. Now I know, but I haven't done fantasy football probably for like 2-3 years.
Oh,
My husband does it though. Like he goes in. He's on what's the one where like you win money? There's commercials like
oh, the
on TV.
DraftKings or whatever.
Yeah. He's on there.
Right on. I've never done anything like that. Just get a bunch of friends over and do it.
He's won like good money.
Sounds good. I've heard a couple people doing it. I've just never really. We can't do that up here in Washington. It's illegal. Everything's illegal. Yeah, we can't be online. We can't do nothing. It's like, nope, that's illegal. That's illegal. It's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, we got the old laws in effect when it comes to online gambling, or what they consider online gambling. Like, even if it's free, we can't go in if they actually win money. Even if we don't pay any money, like they're just giving away, so we can't even do that.
Really?
Yeah. It's,
Giveaways?
yeah.
So
So
if I did a giveaway online and you won, you go to jail?
if there's money, yeah, if it was money. If you're giving away $20, yeah.
Damn. So I could get you locked up right now if I wanted to.
How's that? I'd just be like, nope, I'm not taking it.
But what if I put it to your front door
No.
with your government name?
Put my government name? No. Not happening.
David said that's a quote, protect your bones, fool.
Oh,
I remember when Tony Romo first popped off, like, I was excited. No, actually I wasn't. Well, I kind of was. But I remember like watching him and rooting for him and just, you know, trying to encourage him in my mind. Because I can't encourage him in person. But he still just never popped off for me. Like he never.
Who?
Tony Romo.
Oh, yeah. He's never going to. That bus has passed long ago. I had him. He was actually on my fantasy football team. The one year he did good. I had him and Tom Brady, and I just couldn't even pick who to pick every year or every week because they were getting
He
like.
actually has great stats. That's the weird part. Like.
Sometimes, yeah.
Not sometimes. Hold up now.
Sometimes. I had him. Yeah, I've seen him fail more than I've seen him succeed on those points.
But if you check his stats and his percentages, he's always like in the top 5.
That's like Seahawks fans going back, going, hey, if you look at the stats, Dave Craig was one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Just look at it. His stats were the best. Yeah, that doesn't matter when you can never get it done on the field. I'm sorry.
So I always like to kick at least one person out of a live stream. You're the only one here, so
the two of us, I'll tell you what, my chances are good.
Your chances are very high. You're at a 99.99% possibility of getting kicked out of this stream.
We are toeing the line. We brought out the Dave Craig stats, and that was a step too far.
Say something else about say something else about the Cowboys. We asked the chat. We asked them. What we asked them? The Cowboys are better than everybody else. Was that the question?
The Cowboys? No.
I think that was the question.
We asked him who was Margot Robbie or sexier in Wolf of Wall Street or Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, nobody answered.
Yeah, they did. David Adams said Suicide Squad for him. He said something about a bathtub scene that's pretty epic. Got me looking forward to that.
In what?
I'm guessing Suicide Squad. Oh! Was she talking about the bathtub scene? And I remember standing naked, pretty much naked at that doorway. I can't remember if there's a bathtub scene right before that in Wolf of Wall Street, but she was hot. Leonardo talking about giving her the best 20 seconds of his life and shit. 13
you know, it was so cool, like the way they would fight and stuff, and she's all like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but she was like a good, I feel like she wasn't weak.
Margot?
That makes sense. Yeah, she
Harley
wasn't
Quinn?
weak.
No.
Not Harley Quinn, but Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, really? Like she knew exactly what she was doing? She knew where she was.
Yeah, that's how I felt. And I like that.
She was right where she wanted to be, and then right when shit got hot, she took her money and bounced. She's like, oh yeah, it's time to go. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She's no dummy. She was no dummy. DJ said Cowboys. No. I lived out in Oklahoma for a while. Is it like a sacrilege to speak cowboy on here? Cowboys.
No.
Cowboys. Hey, they're better than the Redskins. That's good, right? Oh my God, I just saw your face on here and on the replay of YouTube. Like, I just got the double glare, the double down glare. That was vicious.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to
vicious.
Bring it together. I will say this one thing. They're always better than the Redskins. And I'll just leave it right there. T-Baby, I'm coming for you.
Is T-Baby a Skins fan?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
And we beat them. But I didn't say anything because that's my girl. I'm saying it now. Hopefully she won't watch this. Shh, guys, don't tell T-Baby I'm talking about the Redskins.
Really? Maybe she jumped off for a second. She's not here.
No, I know where she's at. She's busy because she has her niece with her right now, but damn, she might watch it later or somebody might tell her. Don't tell her. If you guys tell her, I know who did it because there's only 8 people in here, and I'm writing your name down.
I'm writing everybody's name down. I know it was you.
Literally, I know who's here. But she loves the Redskins, right? So when the season started, she was like, no. And I'm like, nah. I'm about to like shatter the Not So Silent Sisters and everything and like destroy over football beef. Not really.
Don't draw the line. Don't do it.
No, not really. Of course not. Those are my sisters. But I was like, dude, Redskins, really? And then we played them and
she's like, it was thumbs up. All thumbs up.
I didn't say anything.
It's because Roma wasn't in.
It doesn't matter the reason. Damn it, we won. And I didn't give her a hard time about it because I hate when people do that to me. So I just left it alone. And I was like, hey, girl.
How are things? Hey.
She was like, we still haven't spoken of it to this day. We'll see. Yeah, the football. Yeah, David, you know, the football beef is real for me. Like, I've lost friends over football beef. I'm trying to be better. I'm not playing. Like, I've lost people that I cared about.
People that were friends. True friends.
True friends. Especially if they're in the NFC East. Done.
It's
It's
okay.
sad. It's just hard when your team isn't doing good, you know?
Or when they never do good. I understand. She said, wait a minute. I didn't say that now. I did not say that.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna,
I just have, that werewood. I have a bad memory. The short term's gone. When was the last time the Cowboys won a playoff game? I'm just saying. I was just asking because she's got all close to the me. Like, how come you're getting closer to your camera and I'm getting farther away? What's up?
Could be further away.
How are you
It
gonna
ain't
scare
been that
somebody
long.
that's 1,000
Damn.
miles away? That is frightening.
I will,
So,
I'll Valencar you.
go Arya, the gift for Miles.
Spray pie you. What's your team?
I live in Seattle, but believe it or not, they're only my second favorite team. I'm a Dolphins fan. I've just always been a diehard Dolphins fan. So trust
I'm
me,
a
I understand
Dolphins
about
fan
teams
the other
not being
day, and I was like, wow, there's still Dolphins fans.
good. Right? I'm telling you, I understand about the hardships. Believe me,
It's like meeting a dinosaur, and you're like, oh shit, you guys still exist?
it
Like,
still exists, right? It's
you
like
still here?
unbelievable.
I can't even hate. I was just like, oh my god, I didn't know.
When somebody's been down for that long, it's just why even kick them? Just
You can't.
However, the Dolphins are still the only team on the planet to have an absolutely perfect season, which will be never done again. So, hey, the only team to ever be perfect. I can't be mad. What? Oh, wait, what? I'm sorry.
I like how you pulled that up though. Like, but however,
No matter how bad they are year to year, they are the only dynasty that has ever been perfect.
one thing they've
Perfection.
done.
Perfection. Hey,
Dude, I was at work the other day, and
this one time at band camp, I'm telling you.
that's what it was. Like, this shit comes in, and we're like talking about football, or whatever. Everybody knows who you're repping, and so they call this chick out. They're like, "Who do you like?" She's like, "Well, I don't really follow football, but my dad likes the Dolphins." And everybody was like, "Oh."
Just like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You poor thing.
I was just like,
Like,
"Oh, the Dolphins,
that's
yeah."
still a team. They have one of
They
those.
do have a team.
Oh, it's not good. Wait, down there, still doing it. Him up. Yep. Having a shitty season again. Yep. That's them. Still repping. Yep. Hey,
Governor.
Tannehill, nobody's answer. Just like Romo was nobody's answer. So like I say, I get it. So I can speak on it. I come from. I know. I live it.
Favorite player, Alan Vanderson. Favorite player. Favorite player what, Alan?
Favorite player.
Yeah. Like of all time, of all teams, of just your team. Because that's a good question. I mean, mine's easy. Actually, no, it's not easy because I have like five. Like
Of
oh
all
shoot.
time, of all teams.
Sorry. I have to refresh the damn chat and then I start talking again.
That's when it comes on. You have to mute it again.
Mhm. In the NFL. Okay. Favorite player in the NFL. Oh, that's such a good question. JD's acting like a little, well, he's not acting. He has to have his daughter put down to bed first before he can come play and talk trash with us.
What,
That's why
JD? Where you at? Oh man, I'm looking for a. See, I never use these emojis, and I don't know where they're at. And now I'm looking for one, and I can't find it. See, I'm looking for a very specific one, and it's not coming, and I'm so bummed about that.
Which one are you looking for? The middle finger?
No, the one that winks.
The winky face?
Yeah, they don't have a winky face emoji on here.
They're
Oh, there it
lacking.
is right there. I just found it right when I said it.
I need to add people, but I don't know their names, and it's too hard and complicated.
Too hard and complicated. What's too hard and complicated?
Adding people.
Oh, dear, I am computer illiterate as they come. Don't ask me anything about anything.
Easy if I already, like on my main channel, like I have everybody already on there. But on this one, like I have to like find people, like find their.
Yeah, I wonder if that was weird because it said I'm not a. It said something like when I first jumped on, like I'm not in your circle or something.
Exactly, yeah, because I don't have a damn circle.
Yeah, you got to start one for this page.
It's
How
my
many months
side.
do you have to go before that gets to come back?
You know, it was only supposed to be like 90 days, but I don't really know when that 90 days started and when it ends because YouTube doesn't tell you anything. So,
Wow, so it hasn't even been 3 months yet? Seems like it's been
well,
forever.
it has been 3 months. I don't know what their start date is and what their end date is, and they don't tell you anything. They don't even tell you like exactly why you're done. They just say, hey, you violated this guideline, and the guideline is this long, so it could be like 100 things, and then you're just like, you wait.
So you literally still to this day have no idea what you even did. Wow, that's insane. That's crazy. And you like, did you file back a report like I didn't do anything? Like you can dispute it, right?
Yeah, I appealed it, and that got my channel back because my channel was shut down.
Wow.
So I appealed it and got my channel back,
But they're
but I
still
still
like,
can't stream.
wow. Or maybe, yeah, that's weird. Or maybe they just forgot to unlock that when they gave it back to you or something. Like, did you ask about that part of it, or are they just like, fuck it?
Did you forget to unlock me?
Yeah, right. I was like, I see you gave me my
I
channel,
wish.
but
No, I've emailed them several times, and it's just you just get like this automated thing just saying, hey, it's literally the same thing I got in the beginning. Just they resend it to you. So I say, hey, why am I can't stream, and they resend the same thing I already got.
oh, that's stupid. Yeah, they don't care. They're like, how many subs do you have again? Oh, under 1 million? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we don't care. Bye.
Yeah.
But 300 people miss me.
You know what I'm saying? It's like my people. I don't care if it's 20. I gotta get back. It's just not fair.
I worked hard for those 300. They're my friends.
You know what I mean? Gotta start all over from scratch. Tell everybody. Get everybody back in the loop. It's not easy.
Oh, it's too much.
Who am I?
That's why I tried to quit. It was just too much. I tried.
You tried, but right when you think they're out, they pull you back in.
The Not So Silent Sisters weren't having it. I
No.
was like, dudes, I'm out. They like vetoed me, shut me down. They impeached me and did all sorts of political moves to shut down whatever I was talking about. Because I was just so like, I was like, it wasn't so much like I couldn't stream, but I just didn't like some random person being able to flag me and then I can't do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. It bothered me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out.
And I haven't even read it, but they got like a whole new list of like problems and rules and things guidelines you have to follow now. It's like, what?
They have a new list?
From what I heard, yeah. I never read it. I saw it on, I went to one of my emails and saw something and never even opened it up. But yeah.
Well, that might be why I'm not back up again, because I might still be in violation.
So I ain't cleaned up shit. Oh, that's classic.
I mean, I do violate a lot. I have no filter and no chill, and I just say.
You're just a violator. It's in your blood. Violators. Own up.
And that's why you tried to give me the boot. F you, YouTube. I'm still here.
I see a lot of lawbreakers in here tonight.
TBZ. Hey, T-Baby. Yeah, we was talking about the Redskins.
Ah, she said, what about the Redskins? Oh,
Oh.
you don't even want to know all the things she was talking about them Redskins. It was bad. It was ugly.
Dude, it wasn't that bad.
She said,
All I said was,
"He
you
was the
beat the
best
hell
thing
out
that
of
ever
them,
happened."
and they suck, and they're the worst, and they should just go away. That's all I said. That's all I said. It wasn't a big deal, T. T, don't be upset. No big deal. I'm gonna
Oh,
send you an invite,
okay.
T, in case you want to defend you. I know you can't though, because I know you have your niece. But oh, I'm gonna be Petty Wop.
Petty Wop.
No, you can't come on here right now. So I can just go in about the Deadskins. Can't say anything because you're adulting.
Typical cowboy fan. You're right, T. She is a typical cowboy fan. Unbelievable. I'm just reading the chat.
She's going in.
Uh,
December. We'll see.
yep, they are. I don't even have to. Just leave it right there. Just throw that
I told
away.
you I'll find you one. I know people that know people.
All up in the club.
T baby hot.
So
No.
how many Silent Sisters do you have? How many are on the team now? How many are on the squad?
Oh my God. Yeah, the Not So Silent Sisters has multiplied. Wait, let me get my numbers right. There's 6 of us. There's 6 Not So Silent Sisters, and it only started out with 2, which is me and my sister, my blood sister, the North Remembers.
Nice.
Which is why we were called I put sisters in the name because we're sisters.
Of course.
And I tried to do a Game of Thrones thing, and it became Not So Silent Sisters.
Clever as shit.
Because I'm a clever chick.
Hey.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
But then it just grew. Like I had been like texting and talking with Brittany and then Alicia Kingston, messaging back and forth. And then Monero is everything. She's complete life. And I was just like, I need you guys in my life. Be my sister. I proposed to them. I got on my virtual knee in a virtual way, not in person, but like virtually. Mm-hmm. But not with a ring, a real ring, but like a virtual ring. Just me saying it and proposed to them.
Just like that. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Was it in front of a heart tree? I don't know if it's real unless it was in front of a heart tree. You might have to hook up with Don Willie and get that green screen action going. You need a heart tree in your life.
Ask him how he does that.
I know, that's a trip, right? It's so tight when he does that. Got snow coming down and shit.
He'll be like a gray water watch or whatever. Wait, did
I know, I need that in my life. I was actually talking to a buddy about that. I think it'd be so fun. Every time you get on live, you're just in a different location, chilling on beaches and shit.
I'm like, how do you think we're going to be?
What's that?
I wonder, like, how does he pick where he's going to be? He's just like, oh, I'll just be in High Garden today, and just like, here in High Garden.
Yeah, it's got to be scapes you can get for him on the green screen, but yeah, it just looks like that's a trip. Like how it makes it snow in front of him, like it's everywhere. I mean, that's pretty clean.
He's fancy.
Like studio get up.
He fancy. Hype's watch fancy.
They fancy. They've been doing it for a minute. They fancy. I'm lucky if I can get my computer to turn on.
Babe, look I gotta restart and switch laptops just to be able to stream and talk to people where they can hear me. Cause
oh man, yeah.
The struggle. With it.
Do you watch The Walking Dead too? I just clicked back to the chat. I see they're talking about some Walking Dead. I've never seen one episode.
Yeah, I was all in for like the first 3 seasons, and then I just kind of fell off. There's no reason. I just fell off. It happens.
It happens.
Fall off a show. I fell off The Walking Dead. Don't judge me, you guys. Don't judge me. Don't hate me.
I didn't fall off. I was never there. I just never been into zombies. I don't know. I'm not into scary movies or that genre at all, like the horror.
No, I don't like that shit either. It gives me nightmares.
But
The Walking Dead was different because like it had that human like the elongated human reaction to zombies. Not just, oh, a zombie, run. It's like, what do we really do if there's like mad zombies everywhere and everybody's dead? And they mixed in like the interpersonal relationships. So I was like all in. When oh girl, I know you don't know, but people in the chat, when was it Carol's daughter that got turned into a zombie and she was in the barn and they had to kill her? Y'all know in the chat.
Did it take you right here that I was pulling strings?
Dude, when that shit happened, who killed her? I think it was Shane or Rick. They'll tell me in the chat. I know they will. But oh, that shit was so tragic. And I think it kind of set me up, Sophia. Yep. Thank you, Timo. Sophia and Rick killed her. Bullet to the forehead. I was like, oh! It kind of prepared me for Game of Thrones. So then when I saw Talisa get stabbed in the belly, it wasn't that tragic. I just saw a little girl get shot in the forehead like 2 weeks ago. So, but that should, don't. I mean, it's rough. The Walking Dead is rough. The Walking Dead, Talking Dead, Fear of the Dead, Fear of the Walking and the Talking, all that shit.
I won't be watching any of it, so I'm not too worried about it. How many Game of Thrones had you seen before you started reading the books?
Season 4.
Oh wow! So you were deep into it.
Mm-hmm. And that's when me and my sister, Northie, we just like had a random conversation about it. I was like, oh yeah, and I was watching Game of Thrones. She was like, oh my god, you watch it too? And I was like, yeah. And then we were just like, skadoosh. And we got the audiobooks and we just like binge listened for however long it takes to binge listen.
A long
we didn't
time.
do anything.
A long time.
From book 1 to 5, like we went all the way through between.
He reads so slow. It's like I'm not a fast reader at all, but like I'll be cleaning up, doing dishes or whatever, like listening to the audiobooks, and then I like just jump down and I like open my book to it and kind of like read along, and it's like it is so slow. I mean, it's cool. I love it. Like when you're in the car or whatever, it's perfect for just like listening when you're rolling down the road. But yeah, to just listen to that whole thing takes a minute. He's not hurrying through nothing.
We went in like it took over our life.
Oh yeah, that's what it does to a lot.
By the time we got to Dance of Dragons, I was calling my sister. I was like, dude, I can't do this shit anymore. Like, I know, right? Like, I can't do anything but listen to it. I was like, I'm about to lose my husband, my family. Like, everything's falling apart because all I can do is listen to this fucking book. And she's like, I know. Let's just get through it together. We went all the way in, though. But it's so much better when you have somebody with you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There were so many times I'm, like, listening. I'm just like, I'll take my earbud out and I'm like, oh, dude. She texts me back and she's like, I know, right? Like we were just right there, like we did it all together. And that just made it so much funner.
Oh, yeah, it's twice as fun. Are you kidding me? Now with everything else, I mean, as soon as one's done, you can turn on like 30 little recaps about it and see what everybody else thinks and what they're,
Exactly.
There's
so much information out there.
Yeah, I saw the second episode, and my girl was like, this is based on books, right? And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. And she brought the first one home from the library, and yeah, it was over after that.
It was a wrap?
It was it.
So
Game over.
Did you watch?
What's that?
How much did you watch before you read?
2 episodes. First 2 episodes, and I was hook, line, and sinker. I was just like, what the? Something had just ended. I remember. They timed it perfect. I think it was Boardwalk Empire or something. Like something I was totally into, like that was the last episode finale, and then this came on. I was like, what am I going to watch now? And yeah, they came in with this, and I was like, what the? Because if you'd have came at me and told me I was going to be this sprung into a bunch of knights and dragons, and I would have been like, oh, hell no. But yeah.
And I have to tell, like, people in my life, they're like, what do you do for fun? I'm like, I get on YouTube and talk about Game of Thrones.
They look at you like, yeah, you're the one with 2 heads. Like, what? You just can't.
I
Yeah, I
feel
remember a long time ago I saw Don the Kraken make that video about how he can't talk to any of his friends because nobody knows about it. And I was like, psst, oh my God. So up here in the corner of the United States, all stuck, nobody knows nothing. I can't even talk to nobody about this. Like, damn. It was so
the
funny.
struggle. I mean, I'm so grateful for my sister because
Right? No,
we
that's
went
cool.
we went in, and I was on it way before her. Like I watched it from season one, episode one. She jumped on like season two or three. Like she was kind of late, And then I knew about the books first. I read the book. I read book one, like after like season three. But then I stopped because I'm a mom and I have like hella kids, and I
Mhm.
had no time to read. And I have not actually sat there and read a book since I read book one of Game of Thrones.
Wow.
But when my sister got on, she was like, this audio book though. And I was like, so I can like do life and things and
Right?
still read? Yes.
Sold.
I'm in.
Yeah. Call it a wrap.
We bootlegged it too. She paid for it and I used her login information.
Oh, it happens. Oh, I mean, I bought all. I've got the books, but yeah, if ever I'm just running around, I just YouTube wherever I'm at, hit play and let it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yes, I would never do that. That's a joke. If this goes live, I would never do that. But yeah,
I should not bootleg it.
I would never. Bootlegging is bad and evil. And
Joking. You should pay. Unless
what? Look
sister.
who's in the fucking chat now.
Mm-mm. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Nope, 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 nope. Cause okay. Let that Irish one know.
I just did.
The business is coming.
I'll tell you what, other than the game shows, this is only my third live stream, and all three of them have been with you. How about them? How about that for apples? You didn't realize that, huh? You're the only person I've ever done this with, you and Johnny.
Shut up.
Swear to God. Yeah. Never gone on with anybody else. You and Johnny are the only two. So tell that Irish bastard to get his ass in here, yeah.
What was that? That accent you just did?
That was an accent?
I don't know. You said like "yeah" at the end.
Yeah.
It sounded weird.
Yeah.
I'm messaging him. He's in trouble. Johnny, you're in trouble. I see you. We see you. Judith is Shane's baby?
What? It is Shane's baby? I can't wait till it starts. That sounds like a Walking Dead thing, maybe.
Why doesn't that baby grow up though? Like she's been a baby since I was watching, and I don't watch anymore, and she's a baby. Johnny, I see you there, my brother. I'm sending you.
Yeah, get on here and brag about being how you were the first one to read Game of Thrones.
Literally, Johnny, if you don't come.
Literally, Johnny has to have like reread it, because
No, he's only read it one time.
that's insanity. How do you have that much recall about that many things?
Only crazy people can remember stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Him? Johnny.
we're all crazy. Get your ass on here.
No, I have to read it like at least 16 times to remember just half of it. I don't even know. And he only read it once, and it was like forever ago. I have to listen to this shit like every day.
Oh, are you kidding me? Over and over. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I smoke too much. There's yeah, I gotta go over and over and over and over and over. Oh shit. Yeah, I was like, what's going on with the live stream? I haven't seen a live stream in forever. It's like everybody just took a hiatus. It was like break time. Everybody took their 3-week vacation at once or something.
Who said that?
I did. I was like, I hadn't seen a live stream in so long. I was like, man, everybody just broke off at the same time.
I used to bug off a lot. I think I did Buggery like at least once a weekend during the whole show season. Something like that. Like We were pretty consistent with our bullshit.
Dirty, dirty, dir. Oh yeah.
Dude, don't get me started on that.
That was the best one ever.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
man.
I still go back and rewatch it.
Right? Oh, I remember it was like 8 in the morning. I was just going to bed, had that on. Like, oh, I was crying. I couldn't even sleep. I watched the whole damn thing.
Romero, she had me weak. She was
Oh, the whole thing was ridiculous. Dirty, dirty, dirt. They was not stopping either.
I was going through the buggeries and stuff because I wanted to do like a buggery highlight reel. And the main the main things that came out were dirt, 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 and damn Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
I don't know if you
I
were
don't know
present
that one.
at that time. If you weren't, you're
Mm-mm.
lucky because we wore that shit out.
I
Like
was thinking about the damn Daniel.
it was me. I know definitely me emoji. I don't know who else, but we like every other word was like damn Daniel, damn Daniel. Like me watching it back myself, I wanted to turn off the channel. Like I wanted to stop watching, and it was me watching myself. But we said that shit so much. It was so lame. It was like, damn, Daniel. Oh, you got some water? Damn, Daniel. Oh, you're gonna say something? Damn, Daniel. It was just so lame.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Quick visit. All right, one more beer with you. Sort me bed out in a minute. Yeah, you don't need a made bed. You just need something to pass out into. Grab a beer and jump on here, yo.
Allen Iverson said we were all sitting in a corner rocking, waiting for
Oh shit! The imagery is just dope.
I know he said I see like you know what? I feel the same way when I can't stream. I'm like, I feel your pain. We're friends, we're family. We're families. I hurt you guys.
I'm just like, where is it? I need my fix, my stream fix.
Cause you know what? When you're this hardcore into something and like nobody else gets it,
Right?
the only fun time you have is with your nerdy friends.
Exactly.
Get your
Exactly. People I play poker with don't know anything about it. When I'm DJing, nobody talking, period. It's like, dude, this is the only time you can come in and get it in. Just hit the community and be like, what's up? So then when nobody's on, I just sit here and make questions.
big questions. Wolfie.
For the next venture. What? There he is. Speaking of superstars, it's been too long, my man. Johnny. Like I said, man, you two are the only two I've ever done this with. I have never been on another live stream other than like the game show or whatever.
I
But
didn't know that one for real. Like I didn't realize.
just you.
Yeah.
You didn't realize how close I kept you guys.
I popped 1-1's cherry, yeah. I'm claiming that. I popped that shit.
You
Oh,
did
add 'em to
indeed.
the list.
Popped it.
Look, I can do that without putting a finger in me mouth. See that shit? Who else can do that shit? Yeah. No, you see, I don't have to do that, man. Oh, let low man puts his finger in my fucking mouth. It's gay as shit.
Fucking.
No, sorry, man. Right, I was up making me bed. It's like I'm gonna stop in. I wanted to retweet this stream, and then I could hear, "Oh, Game of Thrones, nobody knows," and then you vex the shit out of me. I'm supposed to go to bed, yeah. Now I have fucking full beer in my hand, yeah. Pissed me off that shit, yeah. I watch Game of Thrones. I watch.
Yeah, what was that?
We're talking about the papers, yeah. We're talking about the papers, yeah. No, seriously, I read that shit, yeah, to the point when I handed it to me mate, and I was like, oh, here, you know what, Jamie, he'd fucking like a Jamie chapter. I handed him a Jamie chapter, one of his first chapters when he was taking the piss out of the Starks, and he was just looking at me like a weirdo. And what you kids call fucking Skyrim, I was getting abused saying, look at this Morrowind fucking dickhead. Like that's what Skyrim was called well back in the day. Fucking Morrowind, yeah? So you think you've got it bad? I fucking got it bad. No, seriously, it's all right. It's realistic. What do you mean it's realistic? It has dragons, you bastard. I was like, well, I had the illusion to dragons. You know, like it was more or less saying, yeah, dragons are on their way. Like it's like I look like an absolute fucking weirdo. I was like fucking. Well, I would have been like between 17 and 20. I look like a fucking weirdo. and y'all have a cool ass show with hot bitches and then good looking dudes, and y'all find that the hard train, get the fuck out of here, yeah? And nowadays, I'm getting asked by little cunts that I don't even know, going, well, who was Dallas' son? Metis. Oh, I didn't know that. And Lemmy Lemclo, fuck him. I don't remember that shit. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm getting absolutely chastised like a motherfucker in the modern age about Game of Thrones.
But you remember a lot, though, Johnny. Like,
You
you
remember
don't
a
give
lot, so we're doing
yourself
it once.
credit.
I was forgetting
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, one pump champ, man. I literally just read them once and that was that. Danieris, playing Danieris, man. That's boring.
You got to reread it, man. Even George says he wrote it in a way so it's a completely different read on the third time than it is the first time, which I am finding very much to be true. So wouldn't be a complete waste to go back and re-hit it one more time because you'd be in shock. So much shit you've forgotten. I mean, my God, look how thick those bastards are.
No, I've reread it. I don't even know how many times because I've reread it all the way through, like at least 2 to 3 times, but just little pieces or like one book, like over and over and over and over, and there's still something new every time.
Oh, every time. Johnny, I've only had a cup of coffee, and I usually never drink anything until I eat something, but damn it, you're having a beer, I'm going to grab a beer. I mean, how are we
Good
not?
fucking lad. Good lad, man. Good lad.
He's gonna
Never
have
let a man drink alone. Hold
He's gonna have a brewski.
Wait, Spincy's talking like she's drunk as fuck, man. What?
Aw, I'm not though, for once.
That's not an aw. That's like, fuck you.
I'm actually, like, still functional. I could still help the world if they needed me.
In what way?
Superpowers. Which I might.
In what way? Like, I'm not even joking you, though. It comes to the point where, like, I know Sphinxy a while now. She's one of the first, like a rock on real close. She's Wolfpack to the death. But it's like, her Arbor Gold jokes. I didn't know what the fuck she was on about until I had to reread fucking Feast for Crows to be like, oh, that's what you meant. That's how far back I'm going. Like, straight out.
Yeah, I told you he reread it.
You have to read
Yeah, I had that for the chapter. Yeah, I had that. Oh, you had that? No joke.
Well, I'm glad you reread, so you knew what I was talking about.
No, because remember you said to Coyle about the prologue for Feast for Crows, which is on my left. I was like, oh yeah, right, I'm gonna have to reread that. And then I thought the prologue for Feast for Crows, or the epilogue, whatever fucking word you want to use, was remember when Lady Stoneheart burst one of the Freys into water. I was like, oh yeah, that chapter. And I remember the dude looking at me like I was a weirdo, going, what the fuck are you? That's not that fucking. I was like, all right. Prologue, yeah, and I just opened the book up. I was like, yeah, well done. I was wrong. Fuck off. Fucking dust came off them pages, let me tell you. It was like, that's what it was like. I was like, fuck. I got that one.
Weird that you haven't, like, gone back and, like, reread it. Like, there's so much.
Yeah. I can't argue with you. You're right. They are so good. It was amazing the first time.
Amazing. Hey, Sphinx, give JD an invite.
All right. I did already, but I'll do it again.
Well, it's like a first date with a chick, isn't it? It's amazing. And probably a first date with a dude in a chick's perspective. It's amazing. You keep fucking doing that shit and you go back and you break down that date. Maybe it was shy and it was fucking horrible and she was a cunt. And in your head, you're like, that was amazing. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to ruin it. I'd rather get chastised by you fuckers.
No way. You need to ruin it. You need to go back because it might even be better than you remember. Maybe you were blacked out and it just happened, and now you go back and you're like, holy shit, that was great. That was even better than I remember. See? It can cut both ways.
I was a stallion that night, wasn't I, baby? And then you read a Danieris chapter. Yeah, you were 2 minutes long. You're 2 sentences in a fucking story, mate. I don't want to know that shit. I thought it was amazing on that first date, and she can fuck off.
But in this instance, it was amazing because it's George R. R. Martin, and it only gets better every time.
Dude, real talk. I go back with Game of Thrones that much, yeah? I had a fucking semi on the train when I was studying psychology, yeah? I had a semi, yeah? Do you remember Cersei and her handmaidens. Do you remember them specific fucking detailed chapters? Yeah, I still
Oh,
remember reading them on the train. Yeah, I didn't know they were coming. Yeah, poor choice of words. Yeah, I was like, I'm on the train. Yeah, now just bear with me in the situation. I'm on the train. Yeah, just reading shit, going, oh yeah, shit's going down. And then Cersei, and just the way he does it, and then I couldn't stand up at me stop. I was like, I'm on an absolute boner. I was like, fucking, like, not that I G.R.R. Martin, you know, that's what happens when you get invested in this shit. You cry, you get aroused, you cry again. You know what I mean? And I had to step off that train. I still remember it. Kind of had to pull the belt up, and then you know that you have your jacket kind of zipped up. I kind of had to like unzip it, and then kind of walk, kind of swaggering me left and right, like side of me jacket. So I'm on an absolute fucking boner, mate. I'm not rereading that shit. Fuck off. I've been through it. That's when you little bastards would go, no, what's The Sopranos? That's back in the day. I was on a boner with Cersei and her handmaiden. Put that on your TV.
So it was more the Cersei and her handmaiden, the Dany and her handmaidens. Like Jeekwe wasn't doing it for you, or you just didn't like Eerie. What was it about Cersei's handmaidens other than Dany's handmaidens that did it for you?
Because Cersei was just an absolute cunt through and through. Dany was boring. I can't remember half the characters around her over in Marine, to be honest with you. And like, boring. You know, like, not that I skipped through it. I did read it. I was just really bored. It kind of just went, yeah, get over to Westeros or fuck off. Like, for one season, it's okay, but it's too much. You know, one book, it's okay.
A lot of people say that. It's weird. I never got that feeling from it. I like it. I mean, yeah, it does feel like a little bit of a different story just because it's the whole different side of the world. But yeah, I don't know. I was never bored with the Daenerys story. I mean, she created fucking dragons, man.
After she had some dragons, I was like,
exactly. I was all in. I was like, this bitch just hatched dragons. Are you kidding me? I mean, who does that?
no, I thought she would do epic stuff, but then she just like, when she said that one line, like, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to rule, I was like, ah. I think it was like season 3 or 4.
Like, see, to me, that makes sense, though. It's like, how am I going to go take care of 7 kingdoms if I can't do this city? That makes sense.
Well,
I'm quite small, learn how to do it.
That's why I don't like Daenerys, because how do you just, like, fucking fake practice rule a city?
Baptized by fire. She just jumped into it and had to do it. I mean, she didn't have a choice.
Preparation for, like, your real city.
What's that?
Like, the way, like, she just, in preparation for her real city, she's like, well, I'll just practice here. You know, I'll just change their whole culture and way of life and see how I do with that, and then go home.
Well, for the better, she couldn't.
JD said his invite didn't. Oh, yeah.
I see a couple dragons on the screen.
There he is.
JD.
I made it.
You did it.
We got the bounty hunter up in this beach.
Hunt you down with a bow and arrow. What? Between the eyes.
That's Daryl shit. That's Daryl shit, man. That's Norman Reedus. So yeah, JD, you a Daenerys, not a Daenerys hater, but when you read the books, did she bore the shit out of you, or was it just me? Because DJ 1-1 obviously has a milky fetish, you know.
When I got into, when she got to Marine, I lost interest in Dany.
Me too.
I lost interest in Dany because then it all became about Dario, and
which is another character I love.
And more Dario and sex with Dario, dreaming of sex with Dario. I got over Dario.
Yeah, Daenerys' next chapter. Yeah, Dario's gonna teach me how to give a blowjob. Who wants to read that shit? Yeah.
See, maybe that's just me, but Dario in the books is one of my favorite characters. I
like Dario in the books. Don't get me wrong. I like him in the books. I just got over Dany constantly wanting to fuck him.
Yeah.
It got boring. That's all it was. It was, oh, Dario's fucking me, and oh, I'm dreaming about fucking Dario. And I was like, okay, I'm over it. I'm gonna skip the next chapter.
Dario, teach me again.
Oh yeah, but by the way,
Dario.
She's like, my captains, come back to me, Dario.
He's like, I don't give a fuck about any of it because I got 3 dragons.
Basically.
I'll be right back.
Do your thing, DJ. But wait, all y'all like Dario from the book. Not that I hated Dario from the book. He wasn't really that important. Like, I never really. He was just kind of there. Y'all like Dario. What did he do specifically that like had a characteristic that was like not likable but memorable? He taught Daenerys how to give a blowjob. What else?
He was about it, and he was a very good side piece. He didn't fuss and fight. I mean, there was tension, but he was like, I know my role. I'm going to hold it down and blah, blah, blah. And he was cool in that respect. But in the book, she was way too Dario. Like, it was too much.
Yeah, it was way too much.
She's all like, my captain. Oh, my captain's come home to me. Oh.
After she married fucking his daughter, she was still all about Dario.
Oh my God. That chapter before she gets married where she's like watching the candle go out because she knows like these are her last minutes with Dario. And he's asleep because he done slayed it and killed it. He's knocked out. She's laying here. She's like looking at the candle like, these are my last moments. I was like, really? Really? Daenerys. That's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done with you, Dario, and your whole situation. And I have not
it got
past that.
I haven't even read the books in a long time, and I still don't want to read Dance. I'd have to skip all the Danny chapters because I'm over Dario. I'm ready for the Battle of Fire, and that's what I want.
Dance with Dragons, yeah. Sorry, forgive me, but as I say, I just go through them once, and that's that. It's not as a diss. It's like what I take from it is what I take from it is the opening to A Dance with Dragon. Correct me at will. It was 2011. So what? Yeah, it's not that long in comparison to the others. So if I get this wrong, fuck. But it was about Bran, wasn't it? And he was facing off against the other warg. Like he was warged into his wolf against another warg. Was that the opening, or what the fuck was I reading?
I don't know what you read.
I swear, man, I have it in my head. I have the whole chapter in my head. And just the placement.
I don't think that was the prologue.
Was it the prologue? Oh, it wasn't. No, what was it? What was the prologue to A Dance with Dragons?
I thought that was Vladimir.
Okay, enlighten me. Continue, JD. Don't just fucking say 2 words and then stop. Fucking
help me. I'm double checking myself. Give me a second. But if I remember right, it's Vladimir 6 skins.
Vladimir, and the prologue for Feast is Pain.
Oh, Dance.
Yeah, Dance is Vladimir, and Feast and Dance. I'm sorry, I always mesh them together because they actually were like one book.
Yeah, true. They're in the same timeline, just different kind of perspectives.
Yeah, so in my mind, I have to like separate. Like this is Feast and this is Dance. So Dance was
Oh yeah, get it. What?
Not that fast. I just said it. That's not fair.
Get it. Vladimir Sixskins though, it was about that wolf like eating like that's. Like, I'm fucking this. No, JD said it. It's like I'm fucking it up with me words, but like I do remember where it was like more or less it was a warg chapter, like where
he was trying to warg into that chick and he drove her fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
That was the doozy. I said it poorly. I thought Bran, because anytime Bran touches shit, he fucks it up. But I fucked it up horribly. But it was that, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was Vladimir.
What did I miss? Who else jumped in?
JD was saying that Tyrion is amazing in the show. What's good, Alicia?
Oh, I should have known that was Alicia. Was something
Okay.
moving?
Sorry, I was muted. My bad. Hello.
That's the coolest screensaver I've seen yet.
It took her ass long enough, and I told you about that damn train window.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Look, you know what? Everybody else liked my train. Fine.
No, leave it. That was hot.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, see, everybody liked the train. Sphinx.
I love the train. This is better, though. It's always nicer to see you.
Your face.
But hi, everyone.
Yeah, it's much nicer to see that beautiful face, but the train was dope. I'm not going to lie. The train was dope.
It is, isn't it? It's my favorite one now.
That's the coolest one I've seen, and you've had some cool ones.
Yeah, but
Hi,
you can
JD.
have her
Hi,
face
Johnny.
return. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. What is the subject matter? What are we even talking about right now?
Pure
Yeah,
buggery.
I feel bad talking about Game of Thrones when I have me Westworld bandana, honestly. So
Oh, you want to go there? You want to go there?
I
Westworld?
feel bad, man. I feel bad.
Have you watched Westworld yet, Sphinx?
Please.
That
Yeah.
show is fucking trippy, man.
I am pleased. I am very pleased.
Agreed.
Highly
I watched
recommended
that shit
anyway.
like 6 times, and each time I was like,
This shit is all I can say.
Is Westworld it? I mean, we started it the other day, but I had a whole bunch of people here, and it was too slow for what was going on, so we turned it back off. But
you have to watch that quietly by yourself.
DJ, it's worth a shot. It's more like psychologically, like in depth, like, but it's worth a shot, mate. It's worth a shot. That's
I plan on turning it back on, but yeah, for what we're too many people here, it's not a party show. I'll tell you that.
No, it's
First
not.
5 minutes, anyway, it's not.
That's why I had to rewatch this one episode like 6 times because I've had a lot of family around lately, and I'll put it on, and then people come and they talk, and like I'm just like, never mind. Just
So you got to pay attention. Yeah, all right.
you do, yeah. You need to listen and pay attention.
AU Pack Mule said it best. It's not the type of show where you can go and make popcorn when you hit start on. You kind of have to be set up to watch it through, like, you know, in that sense. AU nailed that shit. And AU, if you're listening or watching this as a repeat, 1-0, fuck you. That dude, Kalen, agreed with me. He knows what that means. I got 1 point against AU. AU knows this shit about Westworld. I got 1 point.
Nice.
Yeah. And I only watched the episode once. 1 pump champ.
It's really good though.
I haven't even seen the episode, but I saw your first recap of it, or at least the first part of it, and I was like, maybe I should stop watching this and go watch the episode. Oh, spoiler! You called something. You're like, she's a robot, and I was like, well, who's a robot? Wait, should I stop watching this before I? Yeah, it's like, you gonna ruin this before I even see it?
Yeah, Johnny, don't say anything else. I forgot you saw the second episode too.
Yeah, all my guesses are wrong anyway, but they're cool.
I guess I'm gonna have to catch up because I haven't seen any of it.
Me either.
You're only one show behind.
Yeah, there's 2 episodes out right now.
Well, episode 2 was leaked early, but episode 2 airs tomorrow.
What?
But there are 2.
So if I go to HBO, it won't be on the actual HBO?
It should be.
One will, not 2.
Really?
I thought HBO put episode 2 out early.
Well, episode 2 was out. If anybody wants it, I can give you the link.
Yeah.
My reaction video in the Loy. Do you think I made that fucking footage out of Molly?
Bootlegging.
Yeah, well, this is on your channel, not mine, so bootlegging motherfucker. Putlocker, yeah? Yeah, Westworld episode 2, Putlocker. Get on that shit.
Footlocker too.
Google it.
It's okay. I get banned all
I
the time.
fucking gave you the bootleg version of episode 2. Shut the fuck
I
up.
got the link.
Yeah. I just remember that.
Are you really complaining? No, I got the link.
I haven't used it, though. I ain't used it.
What am I doing? Shit.
I can't completely like recommend Westworld to everybody. Like, we're on our Game of Thrones shit where we all love that. It's like, I could understand why some people wouldn't like it, but it's like, if you give it a chance, that's all I can ask is give it a chance. It has Anthony Hopkins in a series. Anthony Hopkins in a series and not a fucking A+ movie. That speaks volumes.
You think he'll die? I feel like they're trying to like push him out already. Don't. Never mind, because you've seen 2 episodes. I've only seen 1, so never mind.
Well, for everybody out there, I just looked at HBO, and episode 1 and 2 are both on there.
Told you.
Boom.
So you don't have to put Locker. Just go to HBO. It's right there, ready to go.
Bootlegger, be a fucking rebel.
I prefer,
Pay too much for cable. I'm gonna watch it straight.
I prefer to bootleg it, even if I can get it for free. Even if I'm paying for it, I just want to bootleg it because I don't give a damn.
Dave Chappelle would be fucking proud of you, man. bootleg that
Hey,
shit.
Sphinx, where are you at right now?
Yeah, so my daughter came home from the army, and my lady cave went back to being her bedroom. And so now I have to just stream like from my dining room. That's my back door. That's my living room. It's my life. The lady cave is gone. All my banners are down.
You can't put them someplace else?
Where, Alicia? Where?
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know the layout of your home.
That's a lot of blank space I see right behind you.
Right, that's what I'm
Blank
saying.
space.
It's the living room. I mean, like the dining room. Like, I can't put my Stark banners.
Of course you can. Turn that straight into Derek Bondarian's freaking man cave. Are you kidding me?
Boom.
Trial by fire right there. Bap.
I mean, all you need is a corner for real.
Get a life-size thing of the Hound, put him in there, scare people from walking in your back door. What? That's like
No. no, just print out a fucking page, you know, coil symbol, and then just go to paste it on the wall beside it. You all right?
If I lived alone, believe me, this room would be a wrap. Like, it'd be too easy. But I can't just stream my banners up in the dining room.
Christina'd be watching Westworld with a fucking 2-pack do-rag on her saying, "Get out the way, bitch!"
Take all my stuff down, my map.
Oh no. See, I need to get that book and get those maps. My GOT swag game is weak.
Man, I'm trying to be on like Professor Diligence swag with the maps and stuff, man. She
Yeah, see?
has that shit on point.
That's too much. We'll never achieve that level of greatness.
Oh, I'm telling
I
you.
can still try, man. Don't kill my dreams.
I just want you to build yourself up and then you fail. We should just stay where we're comfortable.
Aspirations never say die.
Right, say thank you.
Fuck that.
Clearly,
Eat-
Sphinx
let- eat.
because Goonies never say die.
That's
Yeah,
right.
each level of greatness is just another level to break through further. Fuck that. You shit me. They just set the bar and we smash it. If you were fucking not into that, well then get the fucking.
He likes to smash. He likes to find bars and smash them. He likes to find limits and break them. What's happening?
What is going on right now? What is
Well,
that?
Love says she's got spider decals and skulls in her dining room, so Sphinx should be able to put up whatever she wants.
Yeah,
That's right. That is Middle Sphinx.
Middle Sphinx. Boy, what's his name? Boy Sphinx?
Boy Sphinx.
Boy Sphinx.
We were watching Haunted House and I was scared.
And then Junior Sphinx is
Sphinx the second.
How amazing is his hair?
I told you, Zay's hair is awesome, man.
I was laying on it for like an hour.
No, it looks awesome. It doesn't matter.
Back. It's like flat. Thank you. We bought this one.
Noise.
Look, we bought this one because we need this one. You're gonna ask me to get it in a little bit, but you brought it down here ahead of time. Because you're gonna text me a little bit.
okay. Well, plug me in then.
Exactly. So.
See, I didn't even have to look at that. T-Baby already knew it's on demand. Could have just asked her. I need to stay up on this chat. The chat always knows.
T Baby should be up in here.
It
I
is
want
known.
nothing
The chat knows.
else from T Baby.
Knows.
I know you did not just flip me over like that. I know you didn't.
It was an accident. Where's the charger? Okay. We're scared. Mom.
Why are you
The hallway is
scared?
long and dark. We're watching scary videos. I'm like, don't leave me.
They're watching scary videos and they don't scare themselves. Hey,
I blame it on the parents.
That face was priceless.
turn it off till I get up there.
No.
That's what your supervision.
I'm grown.
Turn it off and then I'll come check it out when I get upstairs.
No.
That's the best way to go about it.
It's Ellen.
Ellen,
But she's like making
DeGeneres?
Yes.
She's scaring you?
No,
You can't be scared of Ellen. Come on now.
You can't be scared of Ellen.
no.
Ellen is too hilarious.
Producers and stuff.
Last year, Halloween fell on a weekend.
Me and Ghetto Boys and trick or treating.
Right? I'm like, you can't be scared of Ellen.
That guy and like when Ellen's like producers went through my house, and it's really funny, but it's also scary because they show like you're going through it, and my room's dark,
Are you scared?
and he keeps screaming like a little girl.
You're screaming?
Yes. He's like,
Screaming.
Yeah, did anybody see what Sphinxy did there? Yeah, are you scared? And then pushed the little motherfucker. Like, are you scared?
that's why he said you're gonna go play this well.
Anybody see that shit?
No, come on, boy Sphinx. You can't be scared. Don't be scared.
Oh.
So embarrassed.
Why are you scratching your ashy leg?
me?
All right, go on. Anybody want to see the ashy kneecaps?
He said, whoop, whoop.
Stop!
Watch out for
Go
Ellen.
get your sister. Trey!
That is a lot of immaculate conception going on right there.
That's good stuff.
Well, nothing immaculate about that conception. The struggle.
Oh, yeah. Enter the shaft music.
Where were we before my kids started cutting about being scared by Ellen DeGeneres?
I think we were trying to get you to build your like little lady cave corner or something.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's just.
Why not? You can't like portion off a little small spot of the living room that could be yours?
I wouldn't even want to do that though. Like, I wouldn't want you to walk into my house and like that's what you see. I like my space.
Come on.
You have to open a door and go into my zone. Like,
I understand.
I put all my shit in here though, so this might end up being my.
I mean, you might
I
as
didn't
well.
want all these blank walls. I just wanted to get some maps and pictures up. Is all.
Right,
You know.
all that white space behind you.
For a second, just so I could see my map. I'm
Right.
just saying.
I was just checking out the spacing.
I just need to see Peter Baelish's house sigil, you know, for reasons.
I'm glad you didn't say Littlefinger in that fucking sentence.
I never say little finger.
Littlefinger is Lord.
He's Peter Baelish.
Littlefinger rules all.
Why don't you say Littlefinger? Yeah, what? Why is everybody calling him Peter Baelish? He's a manipulative little cunt. He's great at it, but let's not call it like a spade.
There is no Game of Thrones without Littlefinger. Littlefinger is the end all be all.
Peter Baelish is the end all be all.
That's right.
I hate repeating jokes, but I do stand by my joke. It's my third time saying it. But Littlefinger is so much of a little fucking sneaky cunt. He would sell snow cones to the White Walkers if it got him over. So no, he can fuck off.
Oh, dude.
Fuck Littlefinger,
He
seriously.
will turn a white's eyes green instead of blue. He's got the power. He's got his fingers in it all. That's what matters. He already knows what's going to happen. He's talked to the Green Seers. He's seen the future. He knows what's up, and that's what he's building up against.
He ain't talked to no damn body. That's why he's gonna die, just like everyone else.
He knows the future. He knows what's coming. That's why he's been beefing up for all this. He's getting.
One on his you're stirring the pot, you little shit.
He don't know. He
You're
knows
stirring-
that war is coming. That's all he's counting on. He's not counting on the White Walkers.
Oh, he knows all about the White Walkers. That's why he was so hell bent on getting Harrenhal. He wants the thickest fortress they got, so he can try to be as safe as he can because he knows what's coming.
No, we don't.
Mm-hmm.
I have not ever heard anybody say that.
Oh, that's
And
not.
one is trolling. One, I can tell you're a troll.
Hey, made a video about it.
Oh, troller.
He wanted Harrenhal and he wants the Eyrie because those are the most impregnable places you can get, and he knows they're coming. So that's why he's going to make sure he's got those two halls so he stays safe.
He knows war is coming. He's preparing for war and for all the famine and all that shit. He doesn't know anything about the White Walkers.
He knows about the Night's King. He knows all about the White Walkers. He knows where it started, how it's happening.
I'm curious how.
Well, they haven't revealed that part yet, but that's why he's storming and doing all this because he knows it's coming. He's got his own Maggie the Frog that he's been talking to, and he knows what's about to happen.
Where do you get this from, One?
Where? From where? Where is this
I
mystery?
created it all for my Widow Boy and being on my third
They
reread.
see
of the
him
books.
trolling, the rating.
No, I'm not knocking it. I just want to know, you know, like.
I made a video about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. Check it out.
I
It's happening.
made a little video about Littlefinger.
Woman trying to play is dirty. Woman trying to play is dirty. Woman trying to play is dirty. Woman trying to play is
When it starts
dirty.
going down, you're gonna be like, "This motherfucker had it straight." What the hell? I'm telling you, there is a method to the madness. He knows exactly what he's doing.
So,
That's
Woman-
when Bear said he's going to be the king of ashes. It's because he knew it was all going down. He already knows the ashes are coming. He's going to be 3 steps ahead of the game.
Well, he set up the ashes.
Exactly. Well, he didn't set it up. He knew they were coming, and he prepared for it.
Well, how the fuck is he gonna fucking sidestep Frosty the fuck?
Because he's going to be prepared for it. He's going to be way up in the area where they can't get to him. Just drop fireballs on them and keep melting them before they get to him.
You know, you appreciate one, devil's advocate. One is the devil's advocate for Littlefinger. I get it.
He's a sweet summer child.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to open your eyes, show you the light. This is what's happening. It's coming.
Sound like Melisandre, dude.
You trying to be like what was his name? Quado? Open your mind, Quaid. Open your mind.
Oh my god, that was so creepy. Look at that little hand.
What's Littlefinger going to do when Dany comes to Westeros? He's going to hide and get on her side. He's going to do his best to get right up next to her like he does with every other person who's in charge.
Yeah, but how's he going to do it with Varys and Tyrion? He's fucked. Them two know
Tyrion doesn't hate Littlefinger, and neither does Varys. They don't hate him.
Yeah,
still work.
They respect the game. But that's what I'm saying. Littlefinger's biggest challenge is Varys and Tyrion, no?
Wait, Tyrion doesn't hate Littlefinger?
No. Why would he?
No, they just.
Why would Tyrion hate Littlefinger?
The whole dagger situation, like.
Yeah.
Tyrion doesn't know about that. Tyrion doesn't know that Littlefinger.
Yeah. What about the midgets? What about the midgets at Joffrey's wedding?
Because he doesn't realize Littlefinger set that up. He still thinks that was just Joffrey.
Yeah, because
he doesn't know that Littlefinger blamed the dagger on him. He hasn't been able to talk.
Oh, fuck me, you're Al Pacino, and we're all Keanu Reeves, man. This is Devil's Advocate. Fuck that.
You had questions, I had answers. I'm just telling you. I mean, there's a different side you might want to take a peek at.
Your answers are good, you dickhead, but I'm still not buying it.
I'm a ditto on that.
Exactly. On the laptop. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Well, like DJ 11's holding his point down, but I'm not buying it, man. Like, you are holding it down pretty well. I'll give you credit, but I'm not buying it. Casey,
I'm not buying it yet, but you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it in the next few episodes. It's gonna be like
Littlefinger and Cersei is the shock deaths at the end of season 7.
What's that?
Littlefinger and Cersei will be the surprise deaths come episode 9 of season 7. Or was it episode 8 or 7? I don't know.
I don't think Cersei will be that surprising of a death, and I don't think Littlefinger dies yet. Maybe, but I don't think he dies yet. Sooner or later, he's going through the moon door. But
I thought Harrenhal.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to die at the Eyrie through the moon door, but it won't be till season 8.
No, but now you said he's going to die. Yeah, you said he's going to die, so his plan fails.
Oh, absolutely. His plan will fail, as so many do in Game of Thrones. But he's still 3 steps ahead of what's going on right now.
Yeah, he's always.
He will not be walking around in the end of it. He'll get tossed through the moon door. That's going to happen.
Is Sansa going to have a sweet Robin thrown through the?
As soon as Sansa tells him what happened with his mom, then it's a wrap. That Batman will fly.
Yeah, he's going through that moon door, but that still doesn't stop the fact that he knows exactly what's happening with all this other shit. And Tyrion, and I believe Tyrion's going to be the one. That's going to be my next video. I think Tyrion's going to be the big death of next season. Too many people in the books and in the show tell him how his mouth is going to get him killed, and it's going to get him killed.
You really think he's going to die?
Oh yeah, for sure. His mouth is going to get him killed. They've preluded way too much. Tywin everybody tells him that mouth of yours is going to be the end of yours. Yeah, he's going to talk himself right into death. It might even be as much as getting Missandei drunk and Grey Worm coming in, and he tries talking his way out of it, and Grey Worm's like, "Fuck, you're gone." I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but he's going to talk his way into death.
It won't be that. Something might happen, but it won't be that. Tyrion's not stupid.
Yeah.
Imagine if a little finger got chopped by a Grey Worm. That'd be hilarious. Oh, that'd be hilarious, man. I'm sorry, that'd be hilarious. Being killed by Grey Worm is that.
It's a great honor.
Grey Worm was a pimp when he killed them other 2 masters. I'm just saying.
Like skadoosh.
Slit their throats and then just got his
Like
shirt.
Lady D said, straighten up that Italian leather.
Right?
Put his sword right back down.
Straightened it up and was done. I was like, damn.
even in my reaction to that, it was like, yeah, well, that's fodder. It's like them characters didn't matter. You know, Littlefinger does
Everybody
matter.
matters.
That was a clean killing.
Fuck out of here. No, you don't. Unless you have screen time, you don't fucking matter. You know, look, ask Harry. Shout out to John Connington, yeah? That's all I'm saying.
Well, they took his stuff and put it on somebody else, so it still matters. Instead of John Connington, we have Captain Friendzone.
We have a mixture, is what we have.
Captain Friendzone is like 5 different characters.
Right? At least.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see who else they're going to give him next season.
They crossed off like all these names. It was like just Jorah. Just put all these stuff on Jorah.
He's got his own storyline. Then he's also John Connington. He's Victorian. And he's like 2 other people, isn't he?
He's Victorian too.
Yeah, and he's
gotta go get the damn grayscale cured.
Jorah's on Westworld threatening Anthony Hopkins too. It's like he doesn't know where the fuck he is.
Wait, Jorah Mormont is Anthony Hopkins?
No, he just looks like the dude that threatened Anthony Hopkins. It's just he looks like him.
Anthony Hopkins should have been his dad, though. That would have been epic.
Anthony Hopkins should have been John Connington, motherfucker. No, Sean Connery. Sean Connery should have been John Connington.
Should have been John Connington, yeah.
He's too old.
Yeah, so was fucking John Connington.
No, it's John Connington, right.
Yeah, he's still a boss. You need to reread the books, baby. You need to reread the books, yeah. One pump champion, and I still picked up John Connington as a boss.
But that's why you did that, because you haven't reread the books. And you don't understand how young he is and how Sean Connery is not a good fit.
How'd you like your balls? Are going shaken or stirred? Seriously, Sean Connery would be an amazing John Connington.
I think Sean Connery would have been an epic Barristan Selmy. Or...
No, the actor of Barristan Selmy is an epic Barristan Selmy.
He did a great job.
Yeah, he was fine. But... I was just saying, like, if I could put Sean Connery in a role, that's where I would stick him. Not John Connington.
So, Johnny, from what you remember, who is the worst cast character on the show Game of Thrones?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good fucking question, isn't it? The worst, like I feel bad shitting on the men. The Sand Snakes as a whole, can I put a plug? But that's too obvious, you know, right? I'm going to go deeper. That's too obvious. Yeah. I'm going to go to... I'll go to season 1 to 3, yeah, where everybody says it was amazing. In that genre, I'm making it fucking hard for myself, and that's what she never said to me. No, serious. I'm trying to think seriously, like if I'm to think in the book portrayals. All right,
Alicia and JD, start thinking. You're next.
Yeah, season 1 to season 3, worst actor. Like, I'm gonna stay on the spotlight right now because like. It's too easy to say the Sand Snakes and Dorne. That is too easy. Don't do that.
And I'll give everybody season 1 through 6. This is just Johnny pinpointing it.
Yeah, well, you have to make it a challenge. Do you know what I mean? Because 1 through 3 is the golden era, apparently. So, do you know what? Actually, can I go a season ahead? And this will go against the grain. Oberyn, Red Viper is my 3rd favorite character of all time. He didn't have long hair. No, well, the dude was great, but I don't think he fit the role. No. Yeah, Oberyn.
Really?
I'm going to say that, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, he did well with what was given to him. And, sorry, I'm going to throw another one in. Ramsay Snow as well, because I know him from Misfits. That's Simon from Misfits. And
I totally agree with that one.
The actors of these 2 are amazing. But when I seen Ramsay Snow, he made, when he forced Theon to lick out the fake Arya, that shit, he just creeped me out. No, the dude who played, I always say Carl Tenner, he should have been Ramsay because he creeped me the fuck out. You know, when he was on the set, I'm like, you would be an amazing Ramsay because I feel a bit.
Well, that and Ramsay was too pretty. The one that they got, he was too pretty. Ramsay doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah, so I'd go with them two.
Bigger than that, yeah.
There's two ballsy ones for you, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Ramsay. I thought Oberyn was pretty. I liked Oberyn. I thought they did a good job casting him.
Same with Ramsay, though. But no, the same with the actor of Ramsay, like the Welsh lad. He did amazing as Ramsay. Like he did amazing with what he was given.
But
I just don't think he fit.
Him as looking or being kind of like that. He's a lot bigger and gnarlier than that. Like He looks
Yeah.
more like an elfling or an elf, or I don't know. But yeah, he was an awesome evil character. I think Ramsay is the greatest evil character of our time,
Well,
of our generation.
Tyrion not having his nose cut off and not having, in the books, Tyrion is a
Let
hot.
JD answer
Yeah,
that.
Peter
let
Dinklage is a
JD
little
answer
too
that.
pretty. Peter Dinklage is a little too pretty for that role as well.
Well, 100%. I mean, in the book, he's an acrobat and he's all sorts of things. Yeah, Peter Dinklage is one of my two, but yeah. All right, Alicia, you started. Who's the rest of it? Who do you have?
What's her name? Alaria Sand, and I think I guess that's maybe just because of the way they changed her character. I don't. Yeah, I can't.
It's not a sand snake. Yeah, that's one of the only.
Yeah, Alaria Sand isn't a sand snake.
But yeah, Alaria, I'll go with that. You can't pick sand snakes. We all know that's garbage.
Yeah, they're.
Other than sand snakes, Alaria, that counts. That counts. What about you, JD? Who's the worst cast character in Game of Thrones?
I'll throw you off for a loop. Jaqen H'ghar. I don't like the guy that plays him.
Wow, that is a loop.
I got such a creepy vibe from Jaqen out of the books, and I think the guy that portrays Jaqen tries too hard and he ruins it. I don't like the guy that plays Jaqen. I really don't. I think he tries too hard.
Wow, that is a loop. I thought Jaqen was amazing. My girl started watching some other series that he's on where he's like this nerdy computer hacker with short hair. That fucks me up because all I know him is as Jaqen H'ghar. I'm like, dude, where's your hair at and why are you so weird now? So yeah, I see what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously. When me and my ex was in bed, after
Okay, I'm out of here.
No, when me and my ex was in bed after we had a church moment and a sermon, yeah, I'll use that word. When she'd hear Jaqen H'ghar's voice, she would tell me to shut the fuck up. And I'm supposed to be, the alluring Irish dude because she wasn't from Ireland, and my accent was supposed to be all right. And she told me, "Shut the fuck up, this dude." And then tells her to shut the fuck up. But I respect that. I like the fact JD went out with the grain there. Jaqen H'ghar, I love Jaqen H'ghar. I thought he was awesome. Maybe he was a bit more charming than what he should have been, but the actor, I loved him, and I love the fact JD said that.
Yeah, me too. It blows me away.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to T Baby, and I should have thought of this one myself. Fucking Scooby's ass. The second Dario.
No, both Dario. Dario's
like
Dario.
thumbs down, man.
Both Darios are shit.
Yeah, both Darios.
Yeah,
Dario
That was gonna be mine.
I'm sorry.
One looked like Legolas's older brother. You know what I mean? And then the other one just looks like a random in a fucking West.
Okay, you know what?
You know what I mean?
But the first one at least was pretty. I mean, Dario, by all accounts, he's supposed to be a handsome guy. He needed to have that blue beard and like all the other ridiculous flamboyant shit that he has in the books. But at least the first guy was cute. The second guy was absurd. He was just there.
Wait, that is a great description. Absurd. The second Dario was absurd.
The fourth one wasn't. He genuinely looked like he got on the makeup set from fucking Lord of the Rings and was just forced onto Game of Thrones, going, yeah, just that.
But that's how he should look.
Exactly. That wasn't a problem.
Yeah, they're fancy. Like he's supposed to be fancy.
He's supposed to be extra fancy.
Blue beard
That curve that he had in his hair was supposed to be extra like that.
He looked like an elf, man. He looked like people put Klingon fucking makeup on him / fucking Orlando Bloom elf
He
makeup.
looked like he could get it. And that's what was necessary.
Hey, Daenerys, here's these heads. Next season, I'm going to have a beard and be a completely different Caucasian.
Here's these heads, and here's these nuts.
Yeah, well,
Pretty much.
Were you Christina then? It was Christina's then. We've all dropped doozies. And then 1-1. I want to hear your final one.
That's it.
It was a doozy, man.
I think we were in the same plot. My two are easy. My two are Dario and Tyrion. They're nothing, and I mean nothing like the show. Like neither one of them are anything like they're portrayed in the show. But Tyrion, I mean, they never cast anybody but Peter Dinklage, and you can see why. I mean, he's an amazing Tyrion, but he's nothing like that in the books. Dario, nothing like he is in the books. I think, and like I said, Dario is one of my favorite characters in the books. So when I saw him, I was hugely disappointed. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like you can green screen all this other shit and you put him out here? Come on.
See, and that's how I felt about Jack. And dude, I was expecting different. I was expecting a little creepier.
Yeah.
It just didn't do it for me with Jack. And I was like, meh, he's all right. But he's not what I wanted to see.
But just not what it was. But then you can go the other way. It's like, now who did you picture completely different in the books? But then when you saw him cast, you're like for me, it's Tywin Lannister. Like, he is nothing what he looks like or is in the books, but I can't imagine anybody else but him playing Tywin Lannister. Because
I was going to say the same thing. Ironically enough, he's one of the best ones. Well, even when I seen the show, I related to Tywin. You know, that's what the show.
Well, here's the thing. The guy that played Tywin brought Tywin to character. He made Tywin who he is.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the guys that we've named off are actors or actresses that we named off. Even Dany, Emily Clark's okay, but she's not what I expected to be as a Daenerys Targaryen. But even like the chick that plays Cersei, that's exactly how I pictured Cersei with her attitude, the way she moved herself, the way she walked, how she presented herself. She fit that role perfectly, and Tywin did the same thing. So that's how I see it. And if I don't picture a certain character a certain way and I see him on TV and I look at him, I'm like, yeah, all right. But, you know, hell, even the guy that plays Jon Snow, Kit Harington, I don't like him as Jon Snow. I don't think he does justice to that character.
I got one. And I don't know. It's nothing against Michelle Farley, but I don't think she should have played Catelyn. Catelyn is supposed to be like the MILF of the North, and Michelle Farley isn't that. I mean, I could buy Sean Bean as Ned. I can buy him as
like a family reunion. It's like we're all stabbing each other. What? No, Michelle Farley, and no Jon Snow.
I'm just saying.
Oh, witches. I'm
not a Catelyn fan at all, so it really doesn't make that never mind to me. But I think they should have gotten someone else to play her.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know who, but I think that someone else could have played Catelyn's role.
I felt like we were all dancing to the same song, and then out of nowhere, I just got shanked. Jon Snow, shanked. I really couldn't give a fuck about Catelyn, but it's still like a shank. Red wedding. It's like you red wedding me. It's awesome. I love this. When I watched the first episode of Game of Thrones, then I was like, oh shit, they're actually making a series about this book. I was like, ooh, I don't know how that's gonna go. But the first whole scene when they find the dead direwolf, and I could literally pick off who was everybody. That's who I give credit. I was like, that's fucking John, that's Rob, that's Ned. I paused it. I remember I had to even pause it. Go, that's John. That's it. And I think I got Theon and Rob mixed up. I think I thought Theon, I got them mixed up, but the rest of them I was on point. I was like, that's bang, 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 bang. But I completely respect it. I love this. We should all disagree more often. This is awesome.
That's one thing I regret, is not having read everything first and then watching the show and getting to see it come to life, like you just said. Because after I read it all and then rewatched it, I was like, I can only imagine being a book reader and being like, oh, that's Ned, that's Kat, that's John, that's Rob, and that's Bran. Like seeing them show up. I really regret that I couldn't experience that. Like I knew everything before.
That was me accidentally hitting my mute button.
That was it.
Well, Christina, who's the worst actor portrayal? I don't think you answered that.
She was
somebody else had mine.
I know you said you were in on Dario. Is that your pick for who you think got cast?
It was second Dario, not first Dario. But second Dario.
T-Baby just said Blood Raven with 2 eyes. That was a bad choice.
She said what?
Blood Raven having 2 eyes. I was expecting a one-eyed dude also.
I was expecting somebody to be more a part of a tree when I saw him. I mean, they had one little twig coming out of his wrist. That was not. I mean, yeah, I wanted to see some stuff coming out of his eyes, out of his mouth, his neck, something. It's like make him a part of that tree. He looked like he could just.
I was the same. It's kind of like an old, like, you know, the ends from Lord of the Rings, how they did them, but kind of make it more old, smaller, and decrepit. That's when I read it. I was the same. It was kind of creepy and dark, and it was like dark, and that was it. And I was like, no, it's just you hired a kid, and then you hired an old dude, and then you threw twigs in their sleeves, and then you gave them a bit of the script. Yeah, I agree with that. That's essentially what they did. Like.
That's pretty much it. Also, what's his name? Euron was a horrible freaking cast.
Yeah, nothing that I ever that was not Euron. Not even
not at all.
Close. They dropped the ball with a lot of characters, but you want to talk about fucking a character up? That was Euron.
Big time.
Horrible
like,
job.
The crow's eye is who I was expecting.
Yeah, at least put an eye patch on them.
The blue lips and the covered up, fucked up eye. I was expecting to look at that dude and want to run and hide under my mom's bed. But no, they got this asshole talking about his big cock. Like, what the fuck?
So, wait, can anybody go with me on this, yeah? Euron Greyjoy, yeah? Cillian Murphy, a.k.a. Scarecrow from the Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
You know, when he goes into his monarchical phase and then give him long hair, yeah, and give him the patch. I'm like...
I think, well, the only problem with him is I think he'd have been too small. Euron's a big guy. So let's put it this way. The character they portrayed as Euron, as far as like build, it was right. As far as the portraying with the way he acts, how he talks, the way he moves, everything else about Euron, it's fucked. You can't fix it.
I agree.
No, that's ugly. Especially after you read that Forsaken chapter, you're like,
yeah, exactly.
Come on. Yeah, you read that Forsaken chapter, you're like, this guy's not going to do it. That kills it. I'm not going to be scared. Yeah, I'm not going to be scared of this guy.
You gotta stop him before he ever got there. It's like, come on.
No, right. Yeah, got an arrow to the throat before I even left the Iron Islands, and it would have been done.
What about Tom Cruise though? Yeah, no, I'm not saying Tom Cruise is Euron. Hear me out. I'm saying, what about Tom Cruise? He's a small motherfucker, but the way they play the camera tricks, he kind of looks bigger than what he is until you see him standing beside people. It's like, who would be a good Euron? I just threw Cillian Murphy out there because him in 28 Days Later, kind of crazy off the head, you know, and that zombie shit. And then the Scarecrow's like, for some reason, my mind goes to him. But JD makes a good point going, yeah, in stature, like, I think mentality and the facial expressions and the acting, he would nail that. But stature-wise, he doesn't have that build. Like, I agree with that. Who would you cast as Euron?
I can't remember what his name is, and they probably have to age him up a little bit with makeup. But the guy that plays Hook on Once Upon a Time, he has that look. Because Euron, he's supposed to have a bit of like manly handsomeness to him as well as being creepy as fuck. He's also supposed to be attractive. And
yeah, this whole let's go kill my niece and nephew thing.
Yeah, like go show the Dragon Queen my big cock. I'm sorry.
The whole moot was a joke. The king.
Let's put it this way: when he first showed up on the bridge and it's swaying back and forth, and he's just standing there, arms crossed, I'm like, okay, we got this. This guy's good. This guy's good. And then they did the King's moot, and I'm like, never mind. This guy's fucking cool. It's done.
That was his one shining glory, was on the bridge.
Yeah, on the bridge it was perfect. After the bridge, done.
Nope.
Then he gets down and he's like, "Hey, let's go kill my niece and nephew." Because
right, and everybody was just cool.
Like,
like 2 seconds ago, y'all were about to elect Asha to come in, and then this asshole came up and just told you a bunch of bullshit, and you were like, "Oh yeah, really? You don't know this motherfucker?"
Like he woke up and coughed up the water and was like, "Where they at? They not here?"
Did anybody watch that scene and was like, imagine he didn't fucking wake up? Like, how stupid are you?
I was hoping he wouldn't.
No, but imagine. It'd be like,
I was really hoping he wouldn't.
I can imagine a comedy soundtrack in the background, like, you did it again, damn near. And you know that, as he didn't fucking wake up going, stupid cunt. The Greyjoys are stupid cunts, man. Like, I'm sorry, anger-wise or not, they are stupid. Cunts.
Yeah, I'm not agree. Like, I like Euron in the books because he's creepy as shit, and I like Victorian in the books. But other than that, yeah.
No, Victoria's a superstar in the books.
Yeah.
And I disagree with T-Baby that Tom Cruise could not pull off Euron.
Oh, no, I didn't say Tom Cruise could pull off Euron.
No, T-Baby did.
Oh, T-Baby said that? T-Baby's trolling. Troll baby. Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't think Euron's a Scientologist.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's bullshit. I think Euron would do worse to Oprah than what Tom Cruise did, to be honest. Let's be real. No, but who would make, like... you know what? This is crazy, and respect... This is crazy off the head. But, right, you know who'd make a good Euron on building statue, and he's dead? Y'all are going to shit on me, but let me finish. It's, you know the dude in Jackass, and R.I.P. to him, he's dead. Ryan Dunn. So he kind of has that kind of, I don't know, he had that swagger, the beard. I know he acted the fool, but it's like,
he had the look, but he had the build, but I don't think he was pretty enough. What Euron is supposed to look like, really.
Okay, yeah, okay. I know that's a crazy reach of it. But
no, I could still see it. I mean, makeup works wonders for people every day, so they could have made it happen.
Yeah, you know what someone should do? Just edit fucking clips from Jack Sparrow and Pirates of the Caribbean and then splice them into the Game of Thrones season 6. I'm tempted to actually do it. Imagine Jack Sparrow kind of spliced into the Euron scenes. You're like, more fucking believable. And you'd be like, yeah, that's alright. Maybe he needs an eye patch.
I don't know. Johnny Depp is Euron?
Hey, Jack Sparrow, not Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow.
Maybe Jack Sparrow's dad is Euron.
Yeah, I was about to say, if Jack Sparrow could like grow his balls back, then he could be Euron.
His dad. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, who's the biggest miss that they did? Who did they not put in the series that you would have died?
Cold Hands.
And you're not allowed to say Lady Stoneheart. Lady Stoneheart.
Cold Hands, man.
Right
Cold
now.
Hands. Vengeance doesn't count.
They did put in Cold Hands, though.
Edric and Cold Hands. Because they fucked Gendry's story up with that.
Big time. But they did they put Cold Hands in. You can't really say that. I mean...
Well, I am fucking saying that, DJ. Yeah, I didn't know there was rules and regulations. Yeah, I am fucking saying Cold Hands.
How can they say no Cold Hands when they put Cold Hands in the story?
Don't tell me what character not to say, and then when I say the character not to say, tell me not to say. That's seriously shit right there. But you're gonna bore me.
You are not listening to the rules of the game.
This ain't no Trial by Trivia, babe.
That's gone. That was yesterday. We're talking about today.
Answer the question.
Say Cold Hands.
Cold Hands.
You can't say Cold Hands. That's disqualified.
You're doing it again.
If I was still on Trial by Trivia, I'd be Xing you, saying that answer does not count.
Yeah, not grammatical.
Not hot hands, but they were kind of warm. Not so cold, but in between.
What about Victorian then? Victorian, no?
Victorian or Tyrion?
What?
No, you know the cunt with the burned arm that looks like he has a joint,
Oh, yeah,
and anybody who
Victorian.
takes him is a stone.
We got Cora.
That's got to be one of the top three
Nora.
answers. Who?
We got Rana Tyrion, whatever the hell those
John
are.
Connington, actually. Fuck off.
Victorian's kind of in there. He's gonna have that role.
I say Victorian's up there in the top three. Who do you say, Alicia? Who do you miss out
John-
of the books that they put in?
Well, they had small roles, but I would have liked to see Maya Stone and Edric Storm. House Baratheon is pretty much decimated, so we need some people to carry on that blood.
Yeah. Oh, Maya Stone's a superstar. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I love Maya Stone.
Maya Stone's awesome. And Edric Storm, yeah, he's great too. No doubt about it. What about you, JD? Who are you missing from the books?
Truthfully, I'd like to see Darkstar.
Dude, well, you have to see Area Montreal for that. We have to have a little
Darkstar.
for that.
Area.
Yeah, you would have to you'd have to bring in a lot of people for that storyline, but I would have loved to see Darkstar.
Yeah, Darkstar is right there with me too. That's a great answer.
He's
Great
beast
answer.
mode. And his name is Darkstar. Like, come on.
Ion Tron said Strong Belwas in the chat. And
There you go.
I would like to see that character too.
Now you're talking
we're gonna get him for a hot second, but then it turned out to be just some random guard.
I refuse to allow the Strong Belwas hype train on anything else.
Yeah, Strong Belwas.
Everybody's just all like, oh, Belwas. I mean, he's
so who did this
cool.
Who did they forget?
Val.
Val.
There you go. That's a good one too.
Hottest wildling ever.
Val the fucking
What is Val though? What is Val? She's a vagina in the background of the real talk. No offense.
I'm surprised that's who you said first though, Christina. Really? Why is she leaving? Tom's 30.
He's talking about Val, but it's cool. But I have two options. They were neck and neck. I had Val and Satin, but I just chose Val because she had more of a role in the story because she's the one that went to get the wildlings. She went and got Tormund Giantsbane to come back to talk with Jon and treat with him and start all that. So she's not just a vagina. And Satin is not just an asshole.
Dude, Satin's the only one that can talk to one. Are you kidding me? Satin's the shit.
No, that's not Satin. Satin is...
Huh?
No. The dude that can talk to one, his name is Leathers. That's Leathers. Leather and satin. Different materials. Both materials. But Leathers...
said a good one. Macaro.
Leather can speak the old tongue, and he talks to women. But Satin was the man whore that they found and brought back, and he was like all pretty and everything, and nobody trusted him because he was like pretty, and he like held it down with Jon when the wildlings attacked the wall.
With the crossbow, right?
He got no credit. No credit.
Yeah, see, I'm tripping. I thought Satin was the one who was doing that with the crossbow and all good, but I thought he was the one who talked to the giants too.
Stop. I buy Satin sheets and called him a fucking ripoff. It doesn't fucking matter. Seriously, Patchface, Lavi, Patchface.
Patchface
fucking great.
Patchface and Macaro.
Definitely, yeah, Macaro for real. That would have been cool to see Macaro.
Yeah.
Macaro would have been a badass.
His new boyfriend, Iron Throne. They're not boyfriend, they're just besties. With great hair. They both have like great black hair. They probably just help each other like wash their hair and stuff.
We have to weigh in the context of in the show, like you have to like, how much of a figure would they be? Like genuinely, like Patchface would be a Joker with Stannis. I'd love that shit. But it's like as well, John Connington, I still think he would actually really be the biggest one. That like, is he not the biggest stone unturned? And then Fagon, like, is that not the biggest one? No,
what is
actual storyline.
I know. I'm trying to think of it now. Hold on, give me a second.
Tiana T.
So
are you talking about Cersei's guy that was married to that dude?
Merryweather is the last name.
Yeah, it was Tiana, wasn't it?
Lady Taina Merryweather.
Yeah.
That's a good one, yes. Yes. Because that chick had Cersei wrapped around her finger and she still doesn't even know. Like, to this day, she still doesn't know.
She hit her with that hula hoop, man.
She slinked back, though, when Cersei got all wrapped up and was taken in.
That's because she was smart. She knew to get the fuck out of Dodge.
She fucking bounced quick.
Yeah, but so how was that a good character?
Hella fast.
How was that a good character then? Telling me it's like, yeah, she fucked off when Cersei went badass. So that's not really a missed character.
No, okay, so you can't say what a person considers missed or not. You know, it's just a person that was not in the show.
Yeah, but of importance.
Did you say porn?
Wow, fuck off.
No one said of importance. They just said characters that were missed.
Yeah.
Of importance, though. Of importance. Yeah.
Of importance to whose account, though?
That's subjective.
Trivia, yeah?
Of importance to whose account, Johnny?
The story.
That's not answering the question.
That is answering the question of importance to the story. Like,
Well,
how
to me,
much did
Meriwether,
Tayana matter? How
she
much
was
did she matter,
actually
really?
very important to the story.
How? Tell me her importance. Like, what did she do that
manipulated
changed?
Cersei in a lot of ways and made a lot of moves.
And how did that go?
And
She
then how it goes,
she ran. She took that tail and ran. What did she do that changed Cersei in any
what's the
way?
question? Is it
Yeah, what?
or what was their role, or did it matter? Because those are two different questions.
Okay, so if we're talking about minuscule characters, then I'll say Edric. If we're talking about serious characters, John Connington. Fucking Tyanna and Val. Extras to this fucking story, man.
Oh, nobody's an extra.
Could be considered an extra as well, but I said him earlier.
Nobody's an extra. Every person matters. Every role and character matters.
Even when they're gonna die here soon.
Yeah, that's
Just
corny,
like
man.
And Johnny, as a writer, you know that. Like, you don't create a person.
Yeah,
they
but
don't.
It's about the story. That's what I mean. But the characters die. It's about the story. The story continues.
Well, the people I named aren't dead. They're alive and well in the story, and they matter. Like, they've done like big things.
Yeah, okay, I respect that. Okay, I respect that.
Ghost of High Heart.
No, I do. I respect that, man. I respect that. John Connington, though, he's the biggest doozy.
Ghost of High Heart.
I was about to say that.
That's a great fucking call. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it goes to High Heart. That's huge. Are you kidding me? She's breaking it.
Dude, if we could have got her, they could just like seal up so many plot holes just with her, right? They could just be like, well, it turns out the Ghost of High Heart said blah blah blah. And if they don't got time to finish it, they're like, Dorn, it turns out Dorn doesn't exist. It was a figment of your imagination. The Ghost of High Heart said so. You know, like they could have used her as an out for like so many things. And
me walk into the D&D production room, yeah. Ghost of High Heart, yeah. Imagine saying Ghost of High Heart across to them as they scratching their arse, going, "We ain't got direwolves in this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here." Yeah, sack her. Straight away, you'd be sacked for even saying that.
Ghost of High Heart. I want to see her little self. She's probably so cute. Oh, small and tiny. Little pygmy hands. Pygmy hands are cool. I'm just going to say that. Do you guys not think of pygmy hands when you think of Daenerys' vision in the house of Randall?
I don't know what that looks like, ma'am.
Neither.
You ain't never seen a pygmy hand?
No.
Oh, you ain't never seen no pygmy hands?
No.
I haven't either, but I imagine that they look like our hands.
My dick is so big when I go for a piss. I feel like I have pygmy hands, motherfucker.
I just,
Johnny.
there was something so creepy about that, and the little dude that was like giving her the shit when she first walked in, and she's like eating the whatever. I was just like, pygmies are everywhere. They're taking over. They are pygmy hands. It's fine.
Okay.
I've never seen a pygmy hand, but I'm sure I can find a picture of one on Pinterest, and I'll send it to you. I'm writing it down. Pygmy hand. Send to Alicia.
I came back to Pygmy Hand and Johnny doing the crazy sign. What did I miss?
What's your opinion on pygmy hands, DJ?
You don't need to send me pygmy hands. No, thank you.
Is that what Ghost had in his mouth when John and Sam got done taking their vows? A pygmy hand?
No, that was just a dead hand.
No, that was. Oh, you got me right there with the. Oh.
What's your opinion on pygmy hands? Pygmy hands matter.
All hands matter, especially pygmy hands.
Don't co-sign to that bullshit.
They have stuff. They want to pick shit up. Oh, they can't because they're small, Alicia?
I didn't say any such thing.
I don't know. You seem like you're hating on pygmies.
Hey, small hands can come in handy. You never know.
That sounds.
Let's
I don't know,
not
like-
talk about hands anymore.
Something wasn't right about the statement.
Oh. Just trying to be a part of.
I don't want to be a part of this.
Is that beer number 2?
I think that's number 3.
Yeah, you got done, son.
Yeah, catch the fuck up, man, with your little pygmy hands.
Getting caught up.
I wish I had some little pygmy gloves, and I could.
Why?
So I could hold things with my little pygmy hands. And I could do like this.
I'm gonna go have a piss, but I'm gonna erode me fingers just to me last fucking 2 of each hand, just so I feel like a pygmy. And
No, that's
the floor.
Well, make sure you hit record or turn up the volume.
Imagine trying to piss off a
sits
pygmy
back there
hand.
and laughs at me. JD's just like.
Because there's nothing else to do but laugh at that nonsense.
Hey.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
I'm gonna find a way to do it.
Pygmy. Pick it up.
Because it's different than like dwarves or little people. Pygmies are different because they're proportioned the same as regular people, but they're small. And they have little hands. And they touch you.
No.
So I'm gonna go back to the chat. Ion, I was gonna say Alaris as well, but we may still get her since we're just now getting to the Citadel.
That's funny. I was just looking at all that.
And I'm really surprised that Lady Sphinx over here didn't say.
No, because that's coming. It's automatic. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I just assume it's just a thing. Like it's just in my life. Like I don't even consider it a possibility. The Sphinx is coming.
Okay.
She's on her way.
You got Marwyn. They're busting out some great ones.
Yeah, Marwyn. Well, we may also still get Marwyn as well. You know, we just now getting to the Citadel.
Well, we can't get
I want to see Sansa's blind dog friend.
Well, we can't get Marwyn without the Sphinx, right? And we can't get the Sphinx without Marwyn.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Of course you can.
Yeah, you can.
Marwyn's coming. The Sphinx isn't.
Marwyn's pretty much already cast. They got dude from Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's a
any
wrap.
other role for him to have but that role.
No, that's a wrap. That's going to be Marwyn.
It's not going to be known.
Really? Okay.
Jenny, stop laughing.
Overlap, Sphinx.
Fuck, man.
We're going to get some brown Ben Plum before we get freaking Sphinx.
Right.
That's going to happen. It's not going to happen, actually.
Can I say one thing that nobody even copped onto? Is the actor who played Ramsay, Iwan, would he not be the absolute perfect fucking Euron? No? He would be the perfect
way too
Euron.
young.
Yeah. Too
Well,
young,
fuck off,
too
you can
short.
fucking stick some bullshit on his face.
He was doing bad things to his brothers like when he was his age that he is now.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs to be way older. I would
I concede. I'm gonna drink some shut the fuck up, guys. Yeah.
Bring it back to Lady Dustin.
Oh, Lady Dustin. I want to see that bitch just so I can bitch about how much of a bitch I think she is.
She is
like,
Lady.
damn, you still that hemmed up on Brandon's dick that you're still that pissed off?
The wild wolf was laying it for real, and
he was
that wild thing. Wild. She remembers that shit. The
That's
North
right.
remembers.
She is not over that shit. She's still not over it.
Hey, she's married and widowed, and she's still thinking about that start.
Right?
Exactly.
And still thinking about that first time he laid that fucking wild D, Winterfell style.
And she mad too. She hot.
Hell
She's
yeah.
mad as hell.
I thought she was gonna get that for the rest of her life. She is
His
not
bones will never rest in Winterfell with the rest of his family.
That's
All
right.
because he didn't bring my husband's bones home. No,
Right.
bitch, you mad that you couldn't get that bone that you really wanted. That's the problem.
Yeah. You gave it up early on the promise that was gonna be
Exactly.
hers.
That's the problem with these bitches. Why would you do that? Anything could fucking happen.
That motherfucker's erectile dysfunction, motherfucker.
I mean, you didn't even have a betrothal in the wings to make it a good excuse for you to do it. Catelyn, at least I could say she was already betrothed. Okay, I get why she did it, and yes, motherfuckers, she did. But
that's a theory. That's a theory.
Lady Dustin, she was just stuck.
Lady Dustin is the most saltiest in the Game of Thrones. Well, next to Stannis, I guess, in a way. But she is questionably one of the most saltiest. And I love Stannis, so fuck off. Don't bring show Stannis up. Why didn't I say Stannis? No, the story killed Stannis, not the actor.
Yeah, as I say, the story. The story is Stannis.
Did that really well.
Yeah.
What was that, JD?
I was gonna say the story killed Stannis, not the actor. The actor I thought portrayed Stannis well.
No,
but you know what's weird?
The writing killed
the actor.
Stannis had reason to be salty though.
Huh?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Sphinx?
No, I'm just saying, like the guy that played Stannis, like after the fact, like said he did not understand.
Yeah, Stephen Delaney. Yeah, he said he didn't understand the character at all. He was happy to be done with it.
You killed that shit. You didn't understand what you were doing.
Like, damn, what could you have done if you did understand exactly what was happening?
You know, that's Stannis though. Is that not a perfect Stannis? Kind of like you don't, like, you know what I mean? Numb. You're numb to the role because you can't relate to it. Technically, Stannis and his persona he's numb to himself. Like, it's like, it does fit. It's like, it is shitty. It is shitty. You know, the worst part is the Sir Barristan Selmy actor. He kind of, like, he got told, yeah, you're going to die here. And he's like, yeah, but he's a book reader.
Yeah.
He was like,
he was
you
pissed.
read? What?
Oh, he went batshit crazy when they found out he was killing him. He's like, look,
what the fuck?
I'm alive, you bastards. I'm alive.
I remember watching a video clip of him with, you know, Goyle from Street Fighter. And I could picture him telling him to fuck off with that theme music in the background. It's like, that's Barristan all day. That's why Sean Connery is embarrassing. Barristan is Barristan, and Sean Connery is John Connery. The next topic.
Very bold. Very bold. You're right.
How'd you like your ball? Shaken, not killed.
Am I the only person that thought Barristan Selmy's fight, his last fight, was like really slow?
It was shite.
It was
old.
Yeah, let's not beat around the bush. Shite.
He was old. He was in a cramped quarters with being surrounded by outnumbered by 20-1, and he was old.
It's supposed to be epic though, but it just came off as like literally my grandpa's fighting.
It came out the same person who choreographed all the Sand Snakes fights must have choreographed.
There you go.
That's what happened with that.
If that was Sean Connery, he would have straight up pulled the fucking phone from his pocket, going, "I don't give a fuck, money penny. We have an issue in the alley, money penny."
I just want to say, if the Sphinx does show up and has a lame ass sand snake fight situation, I'm literally done with this shit. I'm not even playing. I'm done with the show and I'm moving on. I'll just stay with the books and I'm going.
I hope they bring the fucking Sphinx in and make her a fucking extra to Sam and probably suck Sam Tarly's dick and fuck it up more. Because they killed Stannis. I want you to feel my pain, you cunt. I want the Larry to be an extra and then she doesn't matter.
Yeah, dial that back. Dial that back, Wadley.
It's hateful.
Dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, well, she has a shit shot with her last shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. She only has one shot in this fucking game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they already messed up the other Sand Snakes, right? So if they want to bail themselves out, this is their chance.
That won't happen.
They gotta fucking fix it. And if they don't, I'm just gonna be like, really? You basically hate.
Sand Snakes are shot. They're done. They only brought them back because they are going to be such an important part of the end-all story. Or they're just going to wrap that and not even go back to them.
They're good-looking chicks. That's all it is. I call it the cheap Charlie's Angels. You don't fucking belong in my book.
But how come they didn't look like the book Sand Snakes? Was that just so we could tell on screen that they're related?
Yeah.
In the book, they all look different. You know.
Yeah, in the book, Tyene is a like straight up blonde white girl that does not dress anything like the actress that on screen. She is covered from like neck down. I mean, she is a devout believer of the seven.
Her mom's a
Talk
septa.
about nobody's freaking bad pussy. Like, what the fuck?
But no, you do have to take in the context that was around it. You know, it was the whole kind of the feminist movement was reborn. No, it was reborn. It was always there. But it's like feminazis. That's what I call them. I'm sorry, I don't beat around the bush. But it's like that was on the whole movement. So D&D kind of felt pressure to kind of make more prominent. Fact, man. D&D felt more prominent to make more like female characters, you know, more powerful than what you were. Whereas if you actually stuck to the script that was there, it would have been cool as shit. Like, so you fucked up. Blame feminism for the Sand Snakes.
They already had powerful female characters on there. Dude.
Yeah, exactly, Alicia. I'm with that. It is.
Put the beer down. Put the beer down, man.
No. Yeah, have you not seen this social justice warriors fucking feminazi shit? It's fucking annoying as fuck. Like, if you want to be treated equal, yeah?
Hey, don't get heavy on me, man.
So speaking of strong female characters, who's Arya going to kill next?
Oh, but that's it. That's what it was, though. D&D said, do you want to
strong female characters?
Google this, yeah? Google this after this whole chat in the next few days. You will see the wildlings on fucking point. You'll see. That's why they were more lenient and goes, we want the females to take over this season. That's why they killed the man off. This ain't no theory shit. Check it out. You can see it in the script. You didn't want to offend females because the feminazi movement is crazy that year. Check it. No bullshit.
I have no idea. I just want to know who Arya is going to kill next.
The Sphinx.
The Sphinx.
Hold the hell up. Why would she kill the Sphinx?
Why would she kill the Sphinx?
Because she showed up in King's Landing?
Y'all pick me up serious on that bullshit.
It's like everybody knows the last 5 minutes of Dick's Shadow.
Off like that. That's absolute bullshit.
I was like,
She's gonna side with the Hound, and it's either Cersei or Littlefinger. That's my guess. Cersei or Littlefinger. It depends on what side she goes on.
You think she's gonna kill Littlefinger? I don't even think she's on his radar.
That's the whole point. Yeah, that's the whole fucking point.
That'd be a big switch. What about you, JD? Who's the next person Arya is gonna kill?
Depends on which direction she goes, I guess.
That's the whole question. Does she go north or does she go south to King's Landing?
I think her hatred for Cersei is going to take her south compared to going north to kill Littlefinger. I think she goes south to kill Cersei.
she said she's going home, though.
So who's
she'll make it home, but I think Cersei does first.
So she's going to go south and then back up north?
Probably.
What do you think?
She'll end up in the south anyway after the freaking others show up.
I think she'll go north first.
I think she's going north because she said, I'm Arya Stark and I'm going home.
Yeah, she needs to go
home. I think it means like she's moving towards home.
She had to cross the twins to get home anyway, so I think that explains her being there.
I just took it as she really, 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 really hated Walder Frey.
That too.
Can I ask a quick question? With Book Arya, do you think she's gonna go with that same kind of path? Like, do you think the show is just trying to please everybody? Do you think, with the Manderly Frey poi shit? It's
fan service, yeah.
So do you think Arya's gonna take that same path though? Do you think J.R.R. Martin just said, "Fuck it, do what you want"?
He did.
He did give them the Hodor moment though. You know that was J.R.R. Martin shit.
Oh,
you know
sure.
his book. That's in that book. You just know. So
it'll be a lot more elaborate, but it's going down in the book like that for sure. I mean, it'll be way cooler in the book, but he's gonna die in that fashion for sure. And that's gonna be Bran who made him die and turned him into that his whole life, which kind of an asshole. Just ruin his whole life just so you can get out the door.
But that's it. JD does a whole series on the Faceless Men, JD Dragon, YouTube that shit. like you have the whole series on the Faceless Men, like specifically, like could you see Arya going out like that, like like in story, like they're gonna like Arya's obviously gonna leave the Faceless Men, but like if you were to see that in your head now to the books, like you must be pissed off, man. How pissed off are you watching that shit?
I'm not like I love Arya, especially in the books, and I liked her a lot on the show. But the whole Faceless Man story was junk. It was horrible. I don't like it. I wasn't the only time I enjoyed it is when she killed Walder Frey. Other than that, I've just kind of sat back and go, "What is this shit?" Unfortunately, the last 3 seasons since the end of season 3, when season 4 started, I've literally sat back and watched this show and just went, "What the fuck is this shit?" Because it's just that bad of writing. There's episodes that are good, but the majority of it's junk.
Oh. Well, that's the next one to wrap up. What's going to happen with Arya next season? More to come next time on Buggery.
That's so corny.
One. Like, you're so hired right now.
Right. That was like the perfect video outro. Good job.
DJ Woman is the type of cunt you want to tell the fucking weather or something. He's that news dude. It's like 68,000 people died. And now for sports.
DJ, like
now for sports.
He just has that shit.
Coming up tonight, we talk about Hodor dying. That
right?
Shit.
How big was Hodor?
Just happened this way in the books. More to come. Find out soon on
If you don't like Peter Dinklage as an actor as Tyrion, you can go fuck yourself and unsubscribe from HBO. Batteries not included. That's what it's like, isn't it? I can do this voice too. Anybody who subscribed into the Sphinx's stream, she was banned because AK played a Prince song and she got her channel banned.
Hey,
y'all are rolling with a renegade.
Song.
Excuse me, it was not for the Prince song. Please tell facts. Thank you.
I got banned because I'm a bad Sphinxy.
Well, this is my Fox News voice. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about facts.
Obviously.
Yeah, but I got it right though. Fox News are the lying cunts, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Are they? They're the lying cunts, yeah.
100%, yes.
How do you know that in Ireland about Fox News?
Because it's a farce. Anytime you listen to it, you're like, holy shit, what are these guys smoking?
You don't know the shit that's going on over in Italy, Romania, and Greece, man. It's crazy shit.
But y'all have Fox
America's
News
just another cog in the wheel.
All right, we're gonna roll out.
And now for sport.
Oh, you guys are so much fun. I was more into listening to you guys. I wasn't even reading the chat the whole time like I usually do. You guys are so entertaining. Watching this.
News just in. Flashing news. DJ 11 is a rude cunt to the chat room one night. Mentioned on the panel.
I love the chat, but this panel had me interested. This panel had me going. I've never not been in the chat so much.
Who names himself DJ 11? Gets himself killed after a few episodes.
1-1, for real. When I send you an invite, dude, you can check the shit.
Find out next week on I'm Banned.
I didn't even see this. I literally just picked up my opened up my laptop, and there was it was still on YouTube, and it said Christina the Sphinx is on live. I was like, what? A live chat?
Oh, I have an invite. Oh, I'm on the panel.
Yeah, I didn't even get to that page that had invites and shit.
News just in. DJ 11 shows empathy amongst the panel. You will get more job with the rest of the reports.
All the outros?
Do your thing.
Do it. Let it be known.
I'm going to try. You say you need all this warning and stuff, but when Buggery pops off, it's literally seconds before I know it's happening. I'm like,
that's awesome. That's the way it should be.
She's like, I'm bored, Buggery.
Bring it.
Sometimes I'm just sitting here like this, staring at the wall, and then I get a text, and somebody's like, Buggery. I'm like, okay.
I'm glad you didn't. I was so bored. I was like, there's no line, nothing.
She tries to plan it, but it never works out, and it just happens.
It's way better when it's more spontaneous like this, off the hook. I'm telling you, I was about to start my first live stream, just put it on and see if anybody came. Like, fuck it. I'll just start. I made up a bunch of questions in the last couple of days. I'll just start asking questions and shit. See if anybody shows up. I was on live stream.
News just in. DJ 11 talks about his sex.
Oh my God, Johnny.
Talks bad to what?
If you don't start outros, he's gonna keep going. You know.
I just wanted to see if anybody came. DJ 11 drops bombs about his sex life.
You know what has to happen, Alicia? We have to keep moving forward, never back.
Thank you, JD. Thank you.
Said, boom. It's been so much fun.
JD locked the wildling. News just in.
I'll do that again.
Oh my goodness.
I love Irish guys.
Oh my God. Well, I got to get out of here, so I'll start it. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, it was so glad seeing you all again. I'm so glad you're here, and I really hope you're here for the next one. Can't wait to see you soon.
Bullshit. You're not allowed to start that next time. You go last.
No. He should just do it for everybody. Like, he should just do the whole.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead. Just take. Go ahead. Dude. Take it away.
Who's just in? I can speak for myself. Thank you very much.
Okay, let Johnny speak for herself.
After the wildling is done talking, take it away.
Go ahead, Johnny.
News just in. Johnny got unblocked. Johnny unblocked himself. Anyways, thanks to everybody who stopped in. I apologize for DJ Woman, who fucking spoke so fast he didn't understand anybody in the chat because he was too busy talking to all of us in the panel. I apologize for that. Battery's not included, but that dildo, motherfucker. Anyways, JD, Christina, Alicia, DJ 11, who the fuck names himself after a giant who gets shot in the face by Ramsey? You man cunt. Anyways, now much love, y'all. Much love. DJ 11's gonna sign you all out. Shout out to CNN, motherfucker. There you go. Suck it.
1-1, please save us and take us away.
I don't know. I'm not supposed to be here.
Stop the madness. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, Lord Commander Kingston, love you. Heart y'all in the chat. Yeah, there's just randomness going on, so I can't even seriously sign out. Deuces. See y'all tomorrow.
Our goodbyes take way longer than they really should. All right.
That's exactly why I cut it off.
Yeah, we're out, dudes. Just so you know, tomorrow the Not So Silent Sisters will be breaking down and reviewing Luke Cage. Tomorrow around, I don't know what time. Freaking subscribe and you'll find out.
Yeah, whenever we
don't know yet. Yeah, when we wake up and roll out the bed and
I'm usually the last one up, so I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock maybe.
Late. This nigga don't get out the bed till like 1 in the afternoon.
For fuck's sake! Damn! Can it happen? Can it not happen one time?
Just
nope. That's what time I wake up. That's a good time to wake up.
Getting out of bed. Talking about you.
It'll be late. It'll be after 1 at least. But we gonna pop up.
It was just in.
I'm gonna be
the
busy.
Not So Silent Sisters don't know what time to stream it.
I'm sorry, Christina. I'm gonna be busy when you guys are breaking down within an hour. That I got football on.
You lucky
Sunday. Tell them, JD.
Sunday. We got NFL football.
I didn't even realize that.
News just in. JD offends every feminist in his chat.
I'm not offended. I'm checking my team play. I might.
I'm sitting here now like, fuck, football is gonna be on.
I'm picking my phone. I was like,
I forgot, right?
What? No, football is life. Football
Exactly. Ain't nobody offended by that.
Sunday is football day, all day and day.
News just
I gotta
in.
watch
my football.
I gotta watch my Broncos.
Okay, yeah, we're
fuck up
good.
The Atlanta Falcons.
The Cowboys play the Bengals.
You got like an hour between the afternoon games and the nighttime game. That'd be a good time to shoot it in.
There you go.
Luke Cage gonna take more
That's
than
what she said.
That's what she said. No,
All
that's
right,
what
all right, we're out. We're not gonna.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Wait.
Deuces, you know if you don't hit the button, they're gonna keep going. Hey, y'all.
I'm melting.
I'm just glad you guys all finally came on. This was so much fun. Like I said, I've never been on a live chat without Johnny and Christina doing it, and they came on, and here we are. So thank you guys for being here. Like I said, I was getting ready to just turn it on and start asking questions. I was like, fuck it. I'll just make up my own live chat. It's been too long since we had a live stream.
1-1, you can stop your CNN voice. We're not online anymore, bro.
That CNN voice. Is that a CNN?
I'm
Ladies
only
and gentlemen,
messing, bro.
you should know in.
Not
He's
used to
messing
that
with
one,
you.
like,
We're totally
Ricky
safe.
voice
Everyone
epic
knows.
rapper.
All the way from Ireland. We got this crazy Irish bastard who likes to cut in and make jokes. He's pretty funny though, so stay tuned.
Sometimes his jokes are below par and it gets him blocked.
Oh my god, I'm done. Like literally.
Hit the
Yeah,
button.
Just
Yeah.
hit the
we
damn
got
button.
13 beers. It's time to go.
But, like,
Hey chat, we love you. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Peace.
Bye.